everybody. How is everybody doing? I am so sorry I was running a few minutes late. I intended to start on time, but I'm making my tea. So let's see who's in the chat first. We have, look, let me pull up my own live. Okay, here we go. First in the chat, we had Justin's mom here bright and early and Jackson, Tabasco, the first two people on the moonwalk. Who else do we have in here? We have Coffee is Brewing, Shawnee Michonne, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. We have Bible Lady, Let's Talk About It All, and Twyla. How are y'all doing? And those of you who are in the clouds, in the bushes, or on the replay gang. Hey, Soul Power and Miss Lorraine, how are you doing? What we are going to do today, I had something else totally planned out, but phone calls from prison dropped a call. So I was like, okay, I'm going to cut part of what I was going to do and do some of it and then, move on to phone calls from prison. So that's what we are going to do. Hey, Rainbow. So if you haven't, did I speak? Hey, let's talk about it all. Hey, Petty Patty. Hey, if you guys don't know or realize, the Bible Lady has been doing a tour. She is touring all across the lands, doing interviews because she is being considered by some to be a YSL expert, I guess, if you will. So she's just been going around everywhere. And I was on TikTok and I happened to find something interesting. I found where she had done an interview with Chub Rock, who I thought, unfortunately, hey, allegedly in Harmon. You know why I'm out of breath? Because I was trying. Now I'm gonna tell y'all in advance. I do have a migraine. It is pretty bad, and I am a little nauseated from it. So I was trying to make my tea. I couldn't find my ginger, so I switched and decided to do chamomile and lavender because it has the same effect. Hey, Linda Gibbs, welcome. So anyway, if I stumble over some words, mispronounce or whatever, charge it to that. Hey, Vic to the Veil. So, but Jackson, Tabasco, that's why I sound out of breath because I was running around trying to do that. And when I came and looked, I was like, oh, I'm supposed to start. So that's why I sound like this. I'll catch my breath soon. And I will be calling the doctor. For those of you who want to bully me into going to urgent care, I am going to call the doctor tomorrow. Hey, did I say Delicate Dale? Hey, Delicate Dale. So what we're going to do now is we are going to first do this infamous interview. I have that Vic to the Veil, but I can't seem to find my ginger. It's been misplaced. So I found that infamous Sylvia did an interview with Chub Rock, who I thought, like I said, I thought he was deceased. And called Dr. Erica Kang. I thought Chub Rock was deceased, honestly, but I find he's not. And he interviewed infamous Sylvia. So we are going to be playing that right now. It was interesting, and it's not that long. It's only about 15 minutes, if that. And then after we do that, we are going to get into the phone calls from prison dropped today. Thank you so much, Linda Gibbs. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do have asthma. So without further ado, I'm going to let y'all in. I'm going to put this video on and run and get my tea. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I'm going to do. Okay, let me share the screen. Here we go. I'm going to put this on and we're going to start with this. And then after this is over, we're going to get into the phone call. No, I don't want to do that. So, okay, here we go. I'm sharing the screen. So here we go. And y'all, I did the best editing I could on this.
Yes, Sylvia.
But there's a name in front of Sylvia.
Infamous.
The infamous Sylvia
She's going to jail because she was bothering people.
Oh God!
Sounds scary, man. You said it
Sounded infamous.
I thought that was so funny. When he said that, I thought that was so funny, and apparently she did too. But let's get back into it.
And she's from Brooklyn, by the way. When did you start going to this trial?
I started from day one before the actual, right after the indictment. When they started doing the pretrial motions.
Yeah.
In November 2022.
Okay, November 2022.
Is it 22? Is it 23 or 23?
22.
Wow.
The pre-trial.
Wow.
I told you, man, it was like 2 years.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So at what point, I'm going to skip a little bit. At what point did you believe he was going to beat that case?
I felt it during the pretrial, even when the other ones took plea deals, because the stuff that they were saying was not lining up. But I had counterparts and real national news people arguing with me because they said, "Oh, we've seen the evidence," and I'm like, "But it's not matching up."
So you believed during the pretrial that he.
So, in case you guys are not aware, she was the first, the one, the only, who started doing the YSL trial. Because she's an expert. Victor DeVille said Chub Rock has that powerful voice. He can articulate even with an accent. Well, can't she? Why can't she figure it out? Hey, Jet Black Straight and Cappuccino Latte, how y'all doing? Yeah, I don't know, but she's an expert. She's a professional. She was first in line for this, so
He wouldn't be sentenced for this.
Yeah, I felt it because everything was individuals doing their own thing. Nothing really was him. Because most of the time when stuff was being done, he was doing his music.
Okay, when we come back, let's break it down a little bit, Ed.
Let's do it.
We've talked about this trial a bunch of times. But we have an expert here who was there. And I want to know why they sent you to jail. Okay, when we come back, the Chub Rock Show. Sure. Infamous Sylvia here. She was part of the.
You can put the date on that one too. That's for Monday.
The 9th, I think it is. We have infamous Sylvia here. She was part of this trial. I would say she is a what would you give yourself as far?
y'all, I am so sorry. I thought I edited this over there. I don't know what happened. So I'm sorry about that, but here, let me see what y'all are saying in these comments. Malika Mashu, how you doing? Says hell to the no. She wasn't Uncle she wasn't Uncle Dennis. The messy was. Yes, soul power. You have to laugh. The expert. Let me see. Salt and pepper tresses. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. Got a couple issues going on, but I am okay. Shoni Michonne suffers from migraines. Had to go with it in high school. Yeah, I've been suffering from migraines for 30 years. Hey, Rossi, how are you doing? So, Justin's mom. She said she's a dummy. What else y'all want to know? Oh goodness.
As a title.
Trial vlogger.
So a trial vlogger.
I like that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, what I do?
It's information.
Yeah.
Right? And I want her to say what her name is. Her name is Sylvia.
Yes, Sylvia.
But there's a name in front of Sylvia.
Infamous.
The infamous Sylvia. She's going to jail because she was bothering people.
Oh God.
Sounds scary, man. You said it.
Sounded infamous, and she's from Brooklyn, by the way.
Okay.
When did you start going to this trial?
I started from day one before the actual, right after the indictment. When they started doing the pretrial motions.
Yeah.
In November 2022.
Okay, November
Is
2022.
it 22 or 20? Is it 23 or 23?
22.
Wow.
The pretrial.
Wow.
I told you, man, it was like 2 years.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So at what point, I'm going to skip a little bit. At what point did you believe he was going to beat that case?
I felt it during the pretrial, even when the other ones took plea deals, because the stuff that they were saying was not lining up. But I had counterparts and real national news people arguing with me because they said, "Oh, we've seen the evidence," and I'm like, "But it's not matching up."
So you believed during the pretrial that he wouldn't be sentenced for this?
Yeah, I felt it because everything was individuals doing their own thing. Nothing really was him, because most of the time when stuff was being done, he was doing his music.
Okay, when we come back, let's break it down a little bit. Ed.
Let's do it.
We've talked about this trial a bunch of times, but we have an expert here.
Okay, so y'all know she considers herself an expert, and I can't remember if she got to the part where she says that hey Tam Tam, where she pretty much says that every people were jealous of her, and she's an expert, and she knew in the beginning that he was not guilty and he wasn't in town when these crimes happened. That does not mean, just because he's not in town doesn't mean he wasn't the head of YSL, or what is it, Young Slime Life. That just because he wasn't in town, to the Ville, just because he wasn't in town does not mean he couldn't order something, because it is true. A lot of the evidence, from what I am understanding, is not linked to him, but that still does not mean that he did not, he wasn't a part of the crimes. Vic to the Veil says, expert my ass. Hey, my tie. And hey, the honorable leg jury. Tam Tam says, expert what? Expert fool. And the honorable leg jury says, according to Fanny's office, I'm a gang expert. I listen to gangsta rap my whole life. Okay.
Who was there? And I want to know why they sent you to jail. Okay, when we come back, the Chubb Rock Show. Cheer! Infamous Sylvia here. She was part of the.
You can put the date on that one too. That's for Monday.
Now, this is what I didn't like. I mean, get it together before the show starts.
9th, I think it is.
I mean, you Chubb Rock. I'm Legacy Moon. I'm still trying and learning and messing up. But come on, Chubb Rock.
We have infamous Sylvia here. She was part of this trial. I would say she is a what would you give yourself as far as a title?
Trial vlogger.
So a trial vlogger.
I like that.
Okay, I like that. And the fact that you were there from the beginning, pre-trial motions, and you believed at that point things weren't matching up.
Yeah, and that's because I was speaking to the family members. And in the beginning, I had placed in a Rule 22, but they were really hard on me, the deputies, because I was independent.
Right.
And they did not want to recognize me at all. Because they have a relationship with the WSB.
So not only are people jealous of her, but the court personnel. I mean, I don't know why they would even care one way or the other. But the court personnel and everything, didn't like her. Everybody was against Everybody was against her. Yes, the honorable leg jury. That's Chub Rock who is interviewing her. Um, putting his lyrics in the chat.
Right, the various media. Yeah.
The big media.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this person coming in, who are you? That type of thing. So
They didn't care.
they placed me upstairs with the family. And that was the wrong thing they did.
Right, because now you was able to build a relationship with the family.
Build a relationship, interact with them every single day. In fact, it was one point I was trying to hear what's going on in the trial, and I kept telling them, shh, shh. And I'm like, who is this woman just coming and telling us to shush? And I was standing by the elevator, and Jeffrey, Young Thug's dad, came by me and asked me, who was I? Was I part of the state? And I was telling him, no, I was not part of the state. And I explained to him why I was there. I was interested in getting facts out of what, everybody's believed one thing, but I came there as a neutral party, wanted to hear both sides. I don't know anything about the music or anything like that.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. The honorable leg jury says he sounds like a villain from Scooby-Doo. I love his voice. I got a thing for, men, them tall, big men like that. Rossi says she was not neutral. No, she wasn't. She was nothing. I don't think they asked. I think R. Kelly came up, but it was just like a brief thing. It wasn't any real talking about R. Kelly.
I just wanted to know what the facts was. And I started interacting and learning certain things. One of the first things that I learned was most of the people that was on the case did not know Jeffrey, did not know Young Thug.
They didn't know
him. As an artist or just as?
No, they didn't even know him. They just put him in case in the trial with him. Mm-hmm. They just meeting him for the first time.
Mm. So they connected other people that had indictments on them?
Thank you. Ray Del Lewis says you were so neutral that you accepted gifts from the family. Girl, bye. Yes, absolutely. She did. What did he buy her? Did he buy her a camera or something? Yeah. So, and who knows what anybody else did for her. Hey, Peppermint Patty. Peppermint Patty says, I know I don't care what facts.
Yes, because they came from the same neighborhood.
The same neighborhood, right. I get you.
Cleveland Avenue neighborhood.
And I guess the assumption was he's the head of all of them.
Yes.
Right?
Because that's what RICO essentially is, right? Is they're proving that he's sort of the boss, right? That he's with his money, his access, he can control these particular people that are in his neighborhood, right?
Yes.
Wow. So they ended up putting other people that they had indictments on with him, and they didn't even know him.
Yeah, not just indictment. They had individuals who had cases that they were found guilty of.
Oh, they already found guilty of.
Because there's some that had on like red jumpers, some had on blue, some had white. So they all had different crimes they had already been convicted of, and they were putting them as part of this case.
When we come back, obviously that seems crooked. All right, we got more questions for infamous Sylvia. And I got to find out that real question when we come back. The Chub Rock Show. Chill. Came out of.
See, if this is for the.
What the hell?
Infamous Sylvia. Fine. We saw it play out 2 years, ups and downs, the changing of judges.
Yes.
You were there for that.
Yes, I was there for that.
Who sent you to jail?
The jail situation had nothing to do with YSL. It had to do with someone who I have rivals, I have enemies, I have haters. And because
she has rivalers, what'd she say? Rivalers, enemies, and haters. I want to know which one of y'all. What are you? Are you the rival? Are you the enemy or the hater? Who are these people? She always talks about people hating on her or rivaling or plotting against her, but she never gives names. Give names. I mean, because if people are really plotting against you, I'm assuming they're against you. So why would you have a problem with giving names? Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say, as per my banner, I am using this information um as the Freedom what Fair Use Act. I'm using this as fair use, and we are reacting to this interview done by infamous Sylvia. So, hey, Dimples, Wimples, and Mimi, how y'all doing?
I was, on spotlight. They didn't want me there, so I got a charge against me, which is still pending. So I can't really talk
Talk
about
about.
it.
Oh no, no. So I thought it was a contempt of court thing.
I have something
So, Dana J's against her, and so he lied on her. I guess that's what she's saying.
that happened in the courtroom too.
Oh wow.
So what happened in the courtroom?
When I was giving nicknames to the jurors.
Yeah, you were given the nicknames
Oh,
to
so
the
you
jury.
real ducked out on in the trial there.
Yes.
So you're giving nicknames to the jurors. So let me ask you a different question.
Mhm.
Have you finally met Young Thunder?
Absolutely. I met him inside the courtroom. Now, as far as having a conversation with him, no, I have not.
Not yet.
Family members.
But family members you've spoken to, his dad you've spoken
his dad, his mom.
Now, I find that interesting. She was such a supporter, and she was there. She was apparently a day one on the trial, per her statement, not mine. Um, so why hasn't she had that? I mean, she was a champion for this man. Why hasn't she met him? Hey, Miss Mad About Music. Um, Miss Mad About Music said, infamous Sylvia lying again. And let me see. This interview was 4 days ago, Ray Della Lewis. It was like 3 or 4 days ago.
My siblings, all of them.
So you mentioned your official title, I guess, is trial vlogger, right?
Yes.
So is this the how many of these trial vlogs have you do? Or is this something you do all the time?
You did R. Kelly, didn't you?
I did R. Kelly. I did Cardi B.
Wow.
I did YFN. I did that one. I did even did the divorce, not divorce, but the child support with Tyrese.
Wow.
I did quite a few. I just can't think of all of them right now.
But they weren't as long as this, obviously.
No,
So
this is the longest one.
yeah.
And there will be a bombshell coming toward the end, or what I consider it to be a bombshell.
Both R. Kelly's, the one in New York and the one in Chicago.
Wow.
And I was there every day for that as well.
For the R. Kelly one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man. Do you think that at some point they're gonna refrain from having this new lane that you have created and only stick to the big media outlets, or you think they're gonna hate on you?
The new lane that she created. Okay, y'all hear that? The new lane she created.
In the future and say you can't come.
I think it's because I like to get in the trenches of things. I like to get, I even did some of like investigating the area where the crime happened and stuff like that. I was doing.
She likes to get in the trenches of things. She goes out and investigates crime. I guess that field trip that her and Wisdom's daughter took is what she is referring to as an investigation. Jackson Tabasco said she didn't create nothing. Well, I agree with you. But I mean, because wasn't Dennis doing this before her and Dana J? I mean, so I'm confused. Miss Mad About Music says she's actually doing interviews. What? Oh, yes, honey. She is on a tour. She is doing interviews. And this is like her third one that I know of. Obsessed with the Mess said she's so full of shit. Dennis is the one who introduced her to the scene. Yes, and Rossi says she's a stalker. A lot of people were saying that in this chat, that she was a stalker. Dimples Wimples. Hey, D-Dub, how are you doing? Dimples Wimples is just going to keep acting up. Allegedly, and Harmon says she likes to throw dirt. And Obsessed with the Mess said, and she ain't no damn expert. Y'all are real. Ooh. Soul Power says she's such a fraud. And Rossi said going to the scene isn't investigating. I guess you can't tell her that. She thinks she is doing investigative work, going to the scenes, taking field trips to people's former businesses and stuff.
And all of that.
Wow.
So, and then I'm not afraid to talk to anybody. I was talking to both sides. So
Because you're impartial. You're just getting the word out to the people that are interested in the case.
yeah, and with news, they only do pieces of stuff. I stuck with it from the beginning all the way to the end,
Wow.
and told the inside, middle parts, and things that regular news would even think about, where regular people would ask about.
Yeah, because they're just sensationalizing things and not really. I got a main question for you when we return. All right. And the fact that people will see you more and more in the future, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The Trevor Action. Sure. We've been talking to.
You know what I think? This trial was so full of twists and turns, and the prosecution not doing their job as far as I'm concerned. So this case was a very popular case, and she, as we all know, has been in trouble and things of that nature as it pertains to this case. That's why her name is out there. I don't think, and because, replacement of judges, I don't think she's going to be able to cover any other trial and get away with some of the things that she has done. Salt and Pepper Tresses said going to the scene, aka stalking. Hey, Leo lady, and it's Miss Boogie Down is in here. Miss Boogie Down says, "I can't stay in the bushes. This woman is a tyrant. She can't help herself. No, she can't. She cannot." Obsessed with the mess, done said what she done said, and she is going back into the bushes. You go ahead, girl. Ah, yes, more of her in the future. Y'all will be seeing more of her in the future.
The infamous Sylvia and
So not though with trial vlogger, because
trial
she
vlogger.
might think we're talking to a criminal right here.
Yeah. No, not a criminal.
Mafia or something.
Yeah. Trial vlogger.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of her because you can be intimidated when you're involved in these kinds of cases.
Mhm.
You can even be threatened
Mhm.
if you're going to be in these kinds of cases and put out information. So, do you believe if you had the opportunity to speak to Thug, would you have told him to take that plea deal?
I'm gonna tell you what, I don't know. I can't speak for Young Thug because I wasn't the one who was sitting in jail all that time. Uh I kind of think he shouldn't have taken the plea because I think things were kind of going in his favor, and even his lawyer did not want him to take the plea, but that's what he wanted to do. I Revive said, "And hey, how you doing? People will see more of her." Oh no. Like I said, that'll die down. And Dimples Wimples, who is probably going to be on her way to the moon, said, "I didn't ask to be tortured with our belly." Oh, just we almost done with this. Just a little bit more.
I would have told him not to take it.
Because you believe that he was going to be found
Not
innocent, not guilty.
Not guilty. Yeah.
Clearly, it was 2 years of his life.
Mhm.
Couldn't make money,
Mhm.
in prison, and I think he just got tired of it.
He got tired, and
Yeah.
his children are being affected by it.
And
as
his
well.
children, right?
Mhm.
And they just said, "Hey, let's get something out of him."
Yeah, and then he had his mom. She was there every day. She's in a wheelchair.
Wow.
She was there every day, and
It seems like he comes from a great family,
Yeah.
right? Very supportive
Very.
family. His mother's there, his father's there,
Mhm.
children are there.
I'm just curious, and I've always wondered this about all trials. The victim's family, the members who go every day, like what do they do for work? Like what does Young Thug's mother and father do? I don't. It's my understanding she had like 10 or 11 kids. So I'm wondering what she does that you know would allow them to be in the courtroom like every single day, because this trial was what, 100 and how many days? And let me see. Petty Patty says this ain't even a real interview with the eye rolly emoji. And she also says, I think Thug did the right thing to take the plea. The drugs and Pow Pow were found in his house. Oh, I was going to get into that today, but I'm not, because I'm going to do the call, but we will be getting into that. Um, Probably maybe tomorrow.
But you would have told them not to take it.
Yeah. Because I saw it. I was listening to the public. I was listening, and I watched the jurors. I watched how, it was draining on the jurors as well. So, and I don't think they could keep up with all the stuff that the state was throwing out at them.
Sequestered for 2 years.
Well, they weren't sequestered.
Oh, so they weren't sequestered.
No.
So they still was able to be a part of the community and get whatever information they were going to land upon.
Because it didn't go to the case never went to them. It never switched to the jury, right? Because he changed his plea, right?
For him.
Right, for him. Right.
But everybody else.
But when I heard, because the jurors is now speaking, they were saying that nothing was connecting to him. It was other people doing stuff, which is what I was saying from the beginning.
They were doing stuff. He was making music or traveling.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have anything on him except somebody was telling.
A lot of people was telling.
No, I'm talking about not people that are not connected to him, like people that just didn't even know him.
The people that were connected to him.
Right, they were telling.
A lot of them was telling. A lot of them was telling.
Did they tell in the court in front of him?
Stories started changing when they got in front of him, but there was interrogation videos that was shown. A couple of it got leaked to social media, and we saw it there.
Wow.
Infamous Sylvia. All right.
Before we get out of here, I have to know,
Rossi, I agree with you. I find it strange that she has not interviewed any jurors herself. That I found that to be very interesting. Dimples Wimple said, I bet you that studio smell like boys' locker room, thanks to her. I don't know. And Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, I think YouTube was holding himself accountable because he was guilty of some, if not all, the charges. Well, let me finish reading this. I don't think he was pressured. He was accepting responsibility. I agree with your statement, but I'm going to take a little turn and disagree, because there was something he said, and I can't remember off the top of my head. And I'm like, his statement seemed to kind of be the type of statement you would get that you want to give to just get it over with. The family of the one unalived victim, the prosecution wanted that mother or a family member from his side to speak, and the judge denied, and the prosecutor asked twice, and she denied it because he was not charged with that charge. And I agree with the judge. I mean, if he's not charged with that particular charge anymore, they took it away, then I don't think that the family should be giving a victim impact statement on it. Hey, Muffin 218 came in, and I am free to be me. How are y'all doing this evening?
I'm sure this is going to be, but there's a big case coming up next year in New York City.
Listen, y'all.
Thank you.
Are you really going to go?
Did he?
Yes.
She's going to go back home.
Oh, man.
I'm going back home to do it. Yes.
That's going to be a long trial, though.
Oh.
Y'all hear that? She's covering Diddy. She will be covering Diddy.
She's coming back here because I want to know. We got to fly her back and forth. I need to know about this case, stuff.
Yeah, but there's a trial happening in Georgia, though, in January about some kids at the supposed disciplinary situation, but they were chaining the kids. And you'll hear about that soon.
It's not bigger than,
not bigger than Diddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to look for that case. I find it interesting that it's funny. So if this is a big case, and like I said, I'm going to look for it. If this is a big case that's going to be going on in Atlanta, I want to know why she's not trying to cover that. Why is she sticking herself to only the celebrity cases? So I guess next thing you know, she'll be calling herself a celebrity trial vlogger.
Was in May.
Yes.
Maybe. I think it's going to be a super indictment. I don't know if it's going to start in May.
You think it's going to be superseded?
I think it's going to be superseding. I don't see it happening in.
Yeah, you're right, Del Lewis. They do not allow cameras in federal court, but I guess she'll do her Rule 22, which is a shame because that means nobody can really see what's going on. They're just going to be going by what she says.
In May, but
because they got to bring some more people involved.
You better believe it. It's going to be ridiculous. I think September, October.
I agree.
Yeah.
I give us time to do.
Wait a minute. D-Dub says, so she's going to be begging daily. And Superfly says, here we go. Mimi said, Dennis is probably going. She must go. I didn't think about that. I wonder if he is going. It's a good question.
Do the other case.
Sylvia, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Coming so far just to hang out with us, man, because people and our listeners have been dying to figure out what the hell was all of this about for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then
So these people, so they're considering flying her in when she covers that Diddy trial, flying her in for interviews. Y'all don't know what y'all getting yourselves into.
unbiased way. And I
Hey, look, Chub Rock, I'm not a trial vlogger, but I do true crime. Hit me up if you want to know something.
appreciate that you can see from both sides and what goes on.
Yeah. But the victim's family, one of them was not happy with me.
I'm sure.
They were not happy. And I feel bad for them, but
Yeah.
I just gotta say, she talks so soft, but she's a dangerous woman.
Very dangerous. Very.
She talks so soft because that's part of her I guess vlogger persona and her YouTube persona. So that way people fall for I guess what they think is her kindness and godliness.
Infamous, man. All right, thank you very much. Now, a book or something has to come from you at some point. I'm just putting it out in the atmosphere. Okay, look out for the book from Infamous Sylvia. All right, we got more, man. The Chubb Rock Show. Cheer.
Oh, wait a minute. There was a little more.
I know it was a long drive just for that, but that was an hour. But yeah, a book.
This is him talking to her after they're done the actual interview. Coffee's Brewing said, what a dry interview. And I Revive says she's lying. She doesn't feel for those victims' family. I was thinking that, but didn't say it. And she also says she always sides with perpetrators. Yes, she does. Leo Lady said, Lord, not a book. Or no book, rather. Coffee's Brewing said, a book full of lies.
It's too bad because you should have had a book and an artist sitting there just to draw the pictures the various days you were there, because that book would sell right now.
That is the end, y'all. That is the end of that interview. Now we are going to get into the phone call that dropped from phone calls from prison today. Breezy B, how you doing? Says that interview was so I guess, what are those yawning emojis? So I guess it was so boring. I Revive says, who's you writing this to? Let me see. Where'd it go? Well, let me read. Hey, Shay B. The Honorable Lake jury said in Georgia, they had a house of kids in an office, like a building. I heard about it when I was there. That was at least 18 months ago. And it's funny, she lives there and she doesn't know anything about it. D-Dub says as long as she doesn't do a tape and audio book. I think, when she was talking about this other book she had coming out, she was saying that she was doing, it was going to be an audio book that she was working on. Miss Man About Music said she didn't say anything about Ernest. Why didn't she plead his case again since he's so innocent? I guess Chubb Rock and them only wanted to hear about Young Thug. They don't know Nesto. Nesto thinks he's worldwide, but he's not, ain't nobody into him like that. Leo Lady 2, I Revive said at Leo Lady 251, can you imagine? She cannot read or write. Justin's mom said she can't read, man. Superfly said, why a book? She can't read. neither her friends. Um, you know what I saw on what day was it? A couple of days ago. I don't know whose I don't know if she was reading a Diddy affidavit, or she was reading some court papers, and I guess they was messing with her so much in the chat. She bought somebody else up to finish reading. Lily said a picture book. Oh my gosh, that still cracks me up. Superfly said it's a coloring book. Who's he fooling? Oh gosh, y'all need to stop with this picture book. Hey, Mrs. CLC, how are you doing? Okay, now we are going to get into the call that dropped on it from phone calls from prison, where we hear Nesto giving some, mm, I guess you could say, business advice. That's what I call it. Petty Patty said that book will not have any plural, any plural words. And something else, if she does go on any other platforms about Nesto, I don't see how she can be objective about anything, because she is so involved. I know she was real involved with this YSL trial, and she was involved with the family, but she's really, really, really kind of, what do I want to call it? I want to say she has a relationship with Nesto. I'll say that. So it would be interesting just to hear her talk about his case, on her press tour. Miss Mad About Music said at Leo Lady, hey there, not kind of big like he thinks it is. Justin's mom said, I didn't listen. I waited for you in this chat because y'all cracked me up. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we are going to get into it. We're going to, hey, sunshine and rain gardening. We're going to get into it and listen to this business plan and Sonya and her. It, it's interesting that someone I don't know and never met irks my spirit like this, but here we go, getting into this call between Sonya and Nesto. Okay. Okay? Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. So let's go. Wait a minute. Let's go.
Yeah, you busy?
Hello. Never too busy. What's up?
Hey, Pen Pal
Oh,
50.
okay. I know you ain't out there in that rain out there floating around in your little boat. I know that.
No, I am not out in the rain. I was putting my hair into braids, but I just got finished cleaning the bathroom. So now I'm about to go.
She is always forever doing her hair. Yes, y'all put your yellow hearts in for phone calls from prison.
Back into the kitchen.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm good.
It's raining outside?
Yeah, it's
It's
pouring down
ugly.
rain.
I know that much.
Baby.
Gloomy.
Who? Which say?
Flashable.
Which say? Thank you.
I said it's gloomy. Ugh,
Yeah,
it's ugly
pouring down
outside.
rain over here.
It's pouring over there?
Yeah. So, so I'm on the list to see my attorney today. So I just want.
Yay!
I want to make sure. I tell you, I kept calling. I kept calling. Yeah. So.
Calling like he was trying to be the nice caller on the radio station.
Damn right. I just kept calling. So I started early. So I got to put you on like a little list thing to get prepared for what's going on. So I need to make sure. Now you sure no folks.
So y'all hear that? He's been calling his attorney. So that's telling me that he can call his attorney. So why he's always having her to do this, I don't know. Beauty is her name says she must be practicing painting on her edges. Yeah, maybe that's it, because she is forever in there doing that, doing her hair. I Revive says this was 1 week after Shirley Strawberry dumped him. And Miss Boogie Down says, FYI, I personally know a few of Diddy's folks. Sylvia will be back in Georgia after a few days. That shit will not run like the YSL circus, but mark my words, New York will lock her stupid ass up. Well, I mean, it's the running theme at every trial she covers. So Leo lady said, "What hair?" Yes, I don't know what she's doing. What did she? She said she was braiding it. I don't understand that. I don't know how she's doing that, but that's what she says.
It's gone. You sure they gone?
I'm positive. It has a release date on her thing. It has enter and then released. It says she's released.
Okay.
They're talking about Erica Kang being released. Now they all up in her business. Isn't that something?
Positive, and it says her bond is zero.
Okay.
Bond amount zero. Her bond was 56 plus 64 was her cash bond, but then it said bond zero.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. 56,
I'm positive.
56. I thought it was
That's what her original bond was. Remember, her whole bond was like 110,000 cash.
right.
That's what her original bond was when they first, went to court and gave her bond. They gave her bond, which was even ridiculous that they didn't even give you bond. But now they gave her bond amount is zero.
Zero. Cashed out. Okay.
Yep, zero bond. She walked out.
Okay.
Sign and go.
Sign and motherfucking go. It can't be that serious if you can sign and go.
I know there's probably somebody in here. I can't remember what type of bond she got, what they called it. Miss Mad About Music said, yes, this call was a few days before the infamous bail hearing with Judge Manning. And I Revive said, bad week for Nasty. Shirley and her money are gone. Erica is free. I know, right? This is a bad week for him. What a bad week for you.
Go, right?
Right. I mean, it shouldn't at this point, because the thing of it is, been in there a year. Your charges have been sitting in a complaint room for a year.
Okay, so
which
is anything else change for seeing anything change before I get my visit? Because they'll tell me, no, ain't nothing changed, but it should be nothing changed. He don't even know.
Because he don't look at your shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, everything's the same.
Shay B has gifted 5 Legacy Moon True Crime and Mystery memberships. Beauty is her name was gifted. The Honorable Leg Jewelry was gifted. Salt and Pepper Tresses was gifted. And Pen Pal 50 was gifted a membership. And I'm free to be me. Thank you so much, Shay B. I appreciate the gifted memberships. And I hope those of you who are members enjoy the content that I'm gonna put. I'm trying to balance getting back to good health and doing what I need to be doing. So, but I am going to be working on stuff to put in there.
Everything's same.
Everything's the same. Yeah.
Okay. So he is in town. So that's good.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Well, I'm just sounding a little excited for you, boy. Damn, let your little jingle bell on there get excited for a minute.
All right.
Let her what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let your little jingle bell. You know what jingle bell I'm talking about? If you don't, you should.
Okay, y'all help me out. This jingle bell, is he referring to the cat below? Because that's what it sounds like to me. What y'all think? Because I don't know what a name, Jingle Bells. Your Jingle Bells. Man, I don't understand that. Let me see what y'all are saying. Hello, lady in the clouds. Lady in the clouds says Jingle Bell. Leo lady said, what's your Jingle Bell? Breezy B says, yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, he's talking about, yeah. Well, you ain't gonna touch that anytime soon, Nesto. I am proud to say. Pen Pal said, yes, ma'am, that's what he means. And Miss Mad About Music said her funk box. Oh, Miss Mad About Music, I am not used to you acting like this. Dimples Wimple said, I have been saying Sonya is a hermaphrodite. Um, Shay B said her fire crouch. And look, I was trying to read Shay B's comment and looked up in Harmon's trying to figure out what that was. She said allegedly in Harmon said her male parts. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's hear some more of this foolishness.
You've been around this thing.
That's some country thing.
No, that's the shit I just made up. Truth.
Right, it's some country thing because you're from the country, so that's some country thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
On everything.
How about your elevator?
Yes, love.
Your elevator do go up and down now, so don't play with me.
So his elevator does go up and down, and it would work real good in her jingle bells. Do these people really think this is code? Let me see. Hey, Miss Piggy Braxton, Kermit's baby mama. How are you doing? Let me put Dimples Wimples comment. I get scared when I read Dimples Wimples comment. Where is that at? There we go. There we go. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna put her comment up there for y'all to read. Oh, she's a mess.
Yes. Mine is stimulating.
I don't know. It's been a minute.
It's stimulating.
I don't know. It's been a minute. It's been a year. It was 15th past. It's been a year.
Well, you know what? Hey, guess one
It's
thing.
the 14th, 15th, maybe a year.
Hey, it ain't dead. It ain't dead. I know it ain't dead.
Oh, no, it ain't done yet.
No, I know it ain't.
No.
It word you hear now, so don't play. Don't play inside.
Yeah, that works.
So he wants to make sure that she knows that his elevator works and it does go up and down. And he is ready to use it. Just in case y'all didn't know that. Hey, Popeyes. I'm gonna put Popeye's comment up there.
You know what? I'll catch that same little that rolling your tongue to the left when you hear something different and you get caught a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. What you say?
He pays attention. I said he pays attention.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Yeah. You can't help yourself.
Okay. Did y'all catch that? She said he pays attention. Is she speaking about his parts or her parts? I'm not sure. Rossi says now at this time he's a whole married man and she knows these calls are recorded. Raydell Lewis is sending healing vibes to Miss Piggy Braxton. Oh, I hope you're okay, Miss Piggy Braxton. Hey, 7-word tweet. 7-word tweet said, yuck. Allegedly in harm says rewind. Yeah, I thought I probably would have to rewind. And D-Dub says, that's ironic. January 15th, 2023 was the ultimatum day. Oh, okay. Okay. See, I like when y'all are able to give that information in the chat because like I said in the beginning, I kept everything straight when I first started following this, but now it's so much going on and so many ins and outs. I don't always keep it together as to what's going on or remember what has happened. So thank you for that reminder. So I'll go back a little bit because some people and I wasn't sure either.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It works.
You know what? I'll catch that same little that rolling your tongue to the left when you hear something different and you get
that rolling her tongue to the left irks me. I don't know about anybody else.
caught a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. What you say?
He pays attention.
Okay. Did y'all hear it? She says he pay attention. And he said, "What you say?" And she said, "He pays attention." Do y'all know? Can y'all figure out? Is she talking about herself when she says he? Because as Native has let us know, she's a zesty little dude. So is she talking about herself when she says he pay attention, or is she talking about his body parts? Popeye says, so in other words, Lil Zesty got the blue balls. She need to get that monkey off her back. Salt and Pepper Tresses says Big Bubba gonna get nasty jingle bell. Allegedly in her says her male parts. And Ari Vibes says she's trying to be sexy and it's annoying. Rossi says she's saying Nesto. I know what you're saying, but I can't get it out my mouth. His oh, let me see his male parts. I'll say she's saying his male parts attention when she rolls her tongue. Yeah, but okay, okay. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. Hey, Keisha Marie. I'm getting it. So she is saying that he be paying attention to her because, he's talking about the rolling of the tongue. I know sometimes these people don't stay on task with their conversation. So, but that makes sense what you just said. Let me see. Yeah, D Dub is saying the same thing. I think she's saying he notices her. Hey, Peekaboo.
I said he pays attention.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, you can't help yourself. Okay, so that make me excited. So I'm good. So I can go ahead and brush my teeth and put some water on this hair real fast. Nick came last time talking about, hey, like you got a haircut. Nick,
Yeah, March the 16th she was released.
what day?
And March 16th, I don't know what day of the week that is.
I can figure it out.
Listen, it says she got an unsecured judicial jail release.
Now we're talking about Erica again. See, they're sometimes they just don't stay on task, and it's just hard to follow. But now they're back on Erica.
Unsecured judicial jail release on all charges.
That
unsecured means she don't have no money on none of that.
Judicial release. Now I remember.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
Unsecured. And she's got, hold on.
Bless you. Did you sneeze too? You got some shit over there?
8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. She got 21 charges.
Okay.
She got a whole page.
Okay.
Whole page. Yep. She got 21 charges. And out of the 21, she had originally 26 charges, but 5 got dismissed.
Okay. When did that get to?
But she has 21. The same time you got your dismissal. Same case. The one they dismissed on you, they dismissed on her for those charges. Impersonating another person. Yeah, but all her shit is just fraud and unauthorized use, practice of law, forgery, identity theft, impersonating, false statements, aggravated identity theft, forgery in the first, unlawful practice of law. These are like, she did that day.
Okay, Leo Lady says, hey, Sonya, Nesto has 39. He wins. Justin's mom said she gone now. Della Cadell says she wants to talk about Erica. She better keep Erica's name out of her mouth. That's what she needs to do. Worrying about Erica Kane. So I looked it up just to be sure. Unsecured judicial release, also known as or recognized at own co-recognized. No, let me start all over. I hate when I do that. Unsecured judicial release, also known as or own I don't know what they split this word. Recognizing is a type of pretrial release that allows someone to be released from custody without paying money or putting up collateral. Instead, the defendant signs an agreement to appear in court and promise to comply with any other conditions of release. I'm sorry about that, y'all. My stumbling. In case you're just getting in, I said earlier that I have a migraine and that I might stumble and mispronounce things. So Keisha Marie says, shouldn't he be surprised his original attorney has all them charges? Well, I don't know. He acts like he's always acting like he don't know something, he don't understand something, he doesn't know why he got this, that, or the third. He's always doing that. So I don't know. I think he fully knows because Krell Lewis had said something to him about a RICO months ago. So he knew that that was coming. Miss Mad About Music said Erica gonna meet her at that jail. She better keep her name out her mouth. That's what y'all better quit worrying about her. Y'all better quit worrying about her. The Honorable Leg Jury says Hen will mess up a wet dream. Yeah, she probably can't get that right either. And Miss Mad About Music says, I can't wait for the trial so they can see each other. Oh, her and Erica. Recognizance. Thank you. Thank you, Rossi. They had it split up. And that's what was throwing me off. And I just couldn't get it straight. Recognizance. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Breezy B said, but everybody they throw shade at is free, gone, at home. Oh, and Beautifully Made said he didn't his didn't hint that Erica talked to them folks. That's why she was able to get out of jail. She's been cooperative ever since. She has been cooperative ever since she was arrested. So let's get back into the call.
That year, I'm practice law. She did that on 2021 and 22, impersonating another acknowledgement for not for bail or judgment, a false document against a person. She filed. Yeah, I guess it's all her acts on the 22/1/21 and 2.
The thing that she is leaving out is that, yes, she did file paperwork and stuff like that, but she did it for him. Now, I don't know what else she did in her lawyer duties. I'm not sure. But she did a lot of stuff for him. She felt, and she has represented him in a lot of things using other attorneys' names. And he was there. He was right there when she identified herself as that one attorney and gave the bar number. So he was well aware of what was going on at the time.
7/22 and then 3/15/22. She got forgery and identity.
Well, none of
For
those
her,
violent crimes.
no, but she got violent crimes out of DeKalb County. She got
No.
7 counts. Oh shit, it's raining now. She got 7 domestic violence against her sister. 7 counts, 7 charges.
Okay.
7 different charges of domestic violence.
No, I'm talking about open charges.
That's what she got. Okay, what she got open is those are all open. Everything I just read to you, those are all her open charges. What she's pending, what she got on bond on, and then she's got a warrant out of Florida for a worthless check for $3,155. She wrote a check to the state, and that was under her original name, which is Erica Rothschild.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of her made that's one of her made up names.
Get your work done today?
I got most of it done today.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call you back later on once I get this interview.
Tell me after your visit. Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Tell me what, Boo?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What's
This
going on?
garage is leaking. Because I'm walking in the garage. It's raining in the garage. Who built this shit?
Damn.
Oh my God.
All right, allegedly in Harmon, I think you need to go to the moon, and you might as well take Dimples Wimples with you. Allegedly in Harmon says Sonya allegedly impersonates a woman, paralegal, and businesswoman. Allegedly in Harmon, you need to get on your own rocket and go to the moon and put Dimples Wimples on there as you go. Miss Mad About Music said he doesn't like to talk about Erica. He always changed that subject quick. Yeah, but I guess Erica was free, so he was wanting to know some things.
Uh, oh my God. I got to sit here and duck rain puddles and stuff. It's raining. Can you hear it? Hit the
No,
ground.
I just hear that little voice you got. I just hear that little voice. Yeah.
You know my dumb ass did? I walked right by my car. You know why? Because I'm looking at the rain instead of looking at where my car at. And damn it, I walked right by this shit.
You know why she walked by her car? Because it's not hers. That's why. It's easy to forget what you rode up in when you're always riding in a different car. Hey, Go Roro.
Because it's behind us.
Leo Lady says he knows Erica know where the bodies are buried. Yeah, she knows. She knows all of. She got the tapes, and they got her hard drive. So I can't wait for the evidence to come out. That's what I can't wait for. This Mad About Music said, "Bingo."
Truck. That's why. It's behind this big ass red truck. I can't really see it. I kind of stuck it out a little. But apparently I didn't take it out much.
Okay.
But I'm about to go charge it so that when I
But
take
then
it
let the
home.
rain go all the way down before you go out there. 'Cause that look.
Oh no, I charge it in the garage.
Oh, okay.
I just go down to the second floor and charge it.
Okay, cool. All right. I'll call you back later. Let you know what's going on.
Please let me know what's going on, lover.
I'll let you know what's going on. Love you very much. Be safe. I'll call you later.
So he loves her very, very, very much. How are you doing, PW and Miss Veronica? Welcome. Mimi said, her car is the size of a shoe. I will agree with that because let me see. Do I have her car? I think I have her car. Somebody sent me a picture of it. Where'd it go? Did I delete it? I might have deleted it. Yeah, I did. I probably deleted it. But anyway, we are going to get now into this next call. D-Dub says, remember when he told Dre my Cody is free and I'm next. Yeah, that was how long ago? Yeah, he said he was next to go. I think he told Shirley that too, or something Yeah, he did on call day release. I think Shirley was she was in, I don't know if she was in a mood or in a certain way, and he was like, well, I called to tell you, my co-defendant, she was released, and I'm gonna be released. And here in 2024, he is still sitting there. So now here comes the next call in a minute.
Bye.
This the business talk.
Hello?
Stay around the street.
I've never left the house. I've been in the house all day.
Oh, I thought you were taking them somewhere.
No, I had my son come get them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't go anywhere.
Oh,
I
okay.
was waiting on you to call me back around 6, 7 o'clock.
That's not what you told me. I didn't hear that part.
I know it went out right when I was saying time. It said, I was like, damn it.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part. Okay.
Yes,
I know you've been doing something.
I'm talking to my brother. He was giving me ideas. He always got these thousands of ideas.
Okay. Y'all brainstorming.
Yeah, he's good at thinking about stuff that I can't think about. So he was just telling me to find a lot.
Fine, what?
Why are you laughing?
What? A lot.
A lot. Find a empty lot. We were looking at the prices of houses here, and the market, and if you build a house, what you can make on building a house, as opposed to trying to find a house and flip a house.
I find it funny that Nesto's going to tell her about it, but I find it very funny and very interesting that it's like 1 minute she's looking for houses, she wants to flip houses, she's looking for houses to buy. The next thing you know, she is looking in clubs and partnerships. She never sticks to one task. And when you're starting a business, you can't do that. Now, Vic to the Veil says Sonya has a Tonka truck power wheel. PW said Nesto called her car a boat. I didn't catch that. Muffin 218 said this is my favorite call. Yeah, go row a boat. I did hear him say boat, but I thought he was making a joke. Mai Tai says, is that when he was letting Shirley know he didn't want Debbie to be at the house when he gets out? So this clip is from June the 24th, and I think she was pretty much just about done with him by then. Justin's mom said her brother is a dummy too, and Dimples Wimple said she's in the trash can. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says it's a total IQ, a really small car, and it's about 15 years old. Really? Okay. I Revive said her brother is a sovereign citizen. Yes, he is. He is a sovereign citizen. So before Dimples Wimples goes to the moon, she's gonna run by Starbucks, okay, y'all, and take some coffees up there. Victor the Veil says Shirley was done around this time. Okay, yeah, he thought he was going to convince Shirley to please, baby, please pay for me one more lawyer. My cotton candy lady is in the sky. I told the world I'd die for you. Yeah, he tried it. He really tried it.
He said, get an investor, just like you had an investor for that restaurant. Just get an investor, buy a lot, build a house.
I forgot
You can make
restaurants.
$600,000 off of one house. I said, you sure can, because it only costs about $300 to build, and they going for now.
$1,000 to do it, to rent out.
Huh? No, who said 1,000?
I'm sorry, huh?
No. $600,000 once you sell it, you'll pocket about anywhere from $300,000 to $600,000 off of one house.
Oh, okay.
I told you the house across the street from Sydney went for $900, and I watched them build that house, and they used cheap material. Okay. They didn't use the price.
So Leo lady said, hun, I don't know you, hun. And PW said technically Shirley was done in January 2023, but they talked a couple of times up until about April. And this was June. Okay. Mimi says she don't know nothing about building houses. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Out of all of the lies that she tells, I do believe she does know something about construction. I really do. Simply because of her father. Muffin 218 says 300 to build a house. What a lie. And I Revive says she's talking about 300,000 homes, yet fussing with Dion over $10. She sure was. She wanted her $10 back. And Miss Veronica says, so she went to price the material for building the house. You know something? Since she makes things up as she goes, I don't believe that she took an interest in looking at how much things cost, or she might remember how much things cost in the 90s, and that's what she's quoting.
Proper stuff that you normally supposedly should use when building a house, especially if you tax them $900,000.
Okay, so did you check on your lottery ticket?
No, I haven't even looked at the lottery ticket. I got 3 of each. I gotta look.
Yeah, you need to look.
I gotta look at it and see.
Yeah. You need to look. So now you're finna build your house now and make it some money.
You know what?
If she is so business savvy like she claims to be, I want to know why she can't get started on anything. She has all this business experience and she's owned houses, 17 houses, and she's done so many different things. I just don't understand what it takes for her to get something going. Sonya has ADHD. She can't stay on topic. I do too. But you have to learn and teach yourself how to do these things. I have a nephew who was ADHD to the 10th power, but he decided, when he became an adult, he did not want medication anymore. And he has really trained himself to be a little bit more disciplined and everything. So I know it can be done. And I'm telling you, he was bad. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says, I have to, I have, I'd have to disagree with you at Legacy. Sonya doesn't know shit about building or buying materials. I think she might have picked up something between her brother and from her father. I think she might have, picked something up. Muffin 218 says because nobody will finance her. She acts like she has the cash to pay for these things. Um And PW said, Lord, Nesto trying so hard to pull money out of her, and he just can't do it. But I thought why is she playing the lottery? I thought she was a woman of means and she had money. And Miss Veronica said at Legacy, it's only talk to keep Nesto interested.
I'm whatever. Give me some fast money real quick. If I could build a house, I got 2 dudes that say I'm best in the business with me. A house is a little bit easier because it's not a business. It's in the housing market here. A house don't stay on the market here longer than 30 days unless there's something seriously wrong with it. House in this, even in the area in which city live in, them houses go fast. Because all 3 of them houses that were built on her street sold. Sold right when they were done. They were sold, and it might have been sold before they were done. But they like the people. As soon as they finished the houses had people moved in them, and they sold them.
Okay.
And that's not even a You've seen the area. That's not even a farmed area to build. I mean, to like market right there.
Well, now what it is they already know it's going to be gentrified. So they already
Yeah,
they
probably.
got plans and everything before they bought the house. That's why.
One thing that I was so shocked about was that Nesto knew the word gentrified. He didn't pronounce it right, but he does know, and I'm assuming he used it kind of in context, I guess. So he must know what it means. Now I don't know where this area is, so I don't know if it's gentrified, but it shocked me that he knew that word. I Revive says they can all they say all she's doing it was sleeping with her father's workers. I did hear that. I did hear that that's one of the things that she was doing. And Leo Lady says at PW, he realizing there's no hope. She's just a broke bitch. Miss Mad About Music says, I revives, dang, building her body count. Y'all are a mess. Let's see what else he talks about with this gentrification. Breezy B said he learned that from a realtor in prison.
I'm gonna make sure when I get out, I'm gonna take you on a tour.
I know I don't go that many places.
Yeah, I want to take you on a real tour to point your finger and say, okay, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna take you on a tour. Yeah. Once you get on that tour, you're gonna like, man, this ain't shit.
You ain't doing nothing down there but sitting on your ass. I was like, yeah, basically. Yeah, I was like, man, this money to be
Tell the
made.
truth. You tell
I
the
know.
truth.
He said it's money to be made, Sonya. He was like, he's kind of like my father. My father used to always say that to me. You're too smart to be just sitting on your ass not doing anything. And you can get the money. I know you can. I was like, I probably can. I know you can. And I
Damn.
was like,
Well, that's good. I'll let to meet your brother one day. He seemed like a very, very.
I have a question because her brother builds and stuff. So I was wondering, did he inherit did he inherit his father's company, or was his father's company closed? And if he did inherit it, why isn't she a part of it? I've always been curious about that. Um, Mimi says everyone would be building and selling if it was that easy. Pen Pal 50 says, how does she know? How does he know she's a realtor? Well, she's always, she had those 17 properties and she's been a landlord. Um, Angelica, I think I read your comment, but if not, I'll read it again. 3,000 in Georgia might be a small starter house in Georgia in a bad neighborhood. D-Dub says, I thought Sydney lived in an apartment. I did too. But I remember on another call her talking about charging the car. And I think she made reference to she was at Sydney's house. So I'm not really sure, but I didn't think she like actually had a house. Victor the Veil said he's about to put her in her place with all these so-called business ideas. Yeah, I mean, I don't care for him, but I do I kind of agree with some of the stuff that he was saying to her. Mai Tai said she's pranking like she has money, but the song playing in her head is Ain't Got No Money by the Five Heartbeats. Victor Vale said, I didn't hear about her sleeping with her father's employees. Tell me more. Yeah, she was. That's just what I heard. She was kind of a go around at the not go around, pass around at the construction site because she did used to go to work with him. So that's what I had heard. Jet Black Straight said Sonya is nothing more than a fast talking scammer. I can agree with that. I certainly can agree with that.
Supporter factor when it come out his sister. Yeah, I like that part. That's cool.
he's a very fun person.
Yeah, very supportive.
Very fun person.
Yeah, whatever you got going on, he with it. Unless you get off your
Every time we talk, right? He got a whole new idea every time we talk. It's a whole nother like t-shirts. We could do t-shirts make money. All right, we could do this too. We can go to China, get some stuff in China because he always go to China. We can go to China and get some stuff.
I don't believe that.
I'm like, man, all right. I don't know. Something's gonna be. Then he told me get a power wash business. Mexicans. All you gotta do is go. Then you see that dude that's going around cleaning garbage cans.
Now, see, here. I don't want to say racist. I would say stereotyping. She's about to get into stereotyping. Justin's mom said, "I'm around the way girl." Miss Boogie Down says Sydney lives in a townhouse community, but not sure if she rents or owns. Now, where I come from, in the townhouse community, the houses are all connected. Are they like that in Georgia? Um, did I read Justin's mom's comment? Said she's around the way girl. Yeah, and Miss Mad About Music says two peas in a pod, or rather two scammers in a pod. Once again, I will be putting up Dimples Wimples comment. And D-Dub says he probably orders from the ABC catalog and resells. Oh my. So let me first let's go back to the video and I'm gonna put
He get
Dimple Wimple's comment up.
$50 a garbage can. I was like, that's a lot. But that's you could pay that in Buckhead with a house is big. All you do is power wash them. Man, you do a street looking at $1,000 a day just cleaning garbage cans. I was like, just get you two. His thing is just go get you two Mexicans.
No, you can't. No, yeah, but they just say no, you can't do that in Atlanta. It's different from where he from. So in Atlanta, they got the drain code. And then you spraying some water out there, that water ain't going in the right drain. They come out there and lock your ass up. They got code enforcement can lock you up.
Okay, I need my Georgia people to confirm or deny this. So, first of all, power washing trash cans. Now, when I was a little girl and then as an adult, I would, I didn't really care about the outside trash can as long as there wasn't nothing smelling in it. And that as an adult, I should say. But now my kitchen trash can, I would take outside and um, put some Fabuloso or something in there and, put the hose in and wash it. Who is hiring someone to wash their trash cans? My tie says I did not like where she was going with this. Yes, this was very. Miss Boogie Down says some are, but not all. They are side by side though. Oh, you're talking about the townhouses. Okay. And Victor the Bell says, I'm so happy this is Nesto's queen bee. Bottom bee, he may have had Shirley for a little bit, but she's free from this and has probably told everything she knows about him. I sure hope she did. I sure hope she did. And Mimi says, I don't know about that. I've never ever heard of that. Yeah, I just like if somebody knows, if somebody lives in Georgia or anywhere where you live, have you ever heard of, paying someone to clean your trash can? And is there a code force out there that, or some type of official law enforcement or a code place that comes out and finds you if the water doesn't run in the right drain? Because when you turn water on outside, it goes down the driveway and doesn't it go to like whichever drain it goes? I don't understand that. I don't understand. Um, Leo Lady says not in Henry County. Okay.
They got guns and badges and everything. They're like the real police.
Also, do it after 5 when everybody out the office.
When everybody what?
Do it after 5.
No.
That's what we used to do in Miami. We used to do everything after 5.
Everything after 5. So what I'm gonna say to you?
I need a new roof. Yeah, just come over this weekend and put that roof on.
Yeah.
Okay. My tie. Can you just I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just curious. How do so people actually pay someone to power wash their trash can? I, I don't know. I just couldn't spend that money because it's got to cost something. Pen Pal said not in Clayton County either. And Muffin 218 said Nesto would never go around cleaning garbage cans. Oh, absolutely not. But you know what's funny? When Dion was talking about starting a power washing business, he was negative when he was talking to his friends about it. I Revived said, I'm in Georgia, never heard of it either. The only thing I've heard of is citations for watering plants on the wrong day. And that was years ago during the drought. That I can understand, but what he's saying just makes no sense to me. PW said, people rat on you in these communities if it's against the bylaws. Yeah, there are some communities that have the homeowners association, but to arrest somebody, I mean, I heard of citations, but to arrest somebody, D Dub says, I live in Georgia and here the city owns the cans. They have special trucks that lifts them for pickup. My tie says, as for my house, we clean our house. And I can see a power washing business cleaning houses, but a power washing business where you clean trash can. Mm-mm. And Go Roro says water going the correct going to the correct drain only if if it's done manually. She's taking it out, pouring it out. No, she was talking about power washing though. Dimples Wimple says they have companies that clean trash cans. Okay. Salt and Pepper Tresses says I have a friend whose grandson has a garbage can cleaning business. Y'all done told me something today. Y'all have really told me something because okay. Hey Shay Shay. Let me start this.
But they still knock a hole in the head with that yellow piece of paper though, 'cause somebody will snitch on
I
you.
mean, if you do it, I mean, the thing of it is the water's portable, and there's drains in the street. It's just a garbage can, so it's not a lot of water.
Not with no associations. It ain't like that.
But you ain't got to hit everybody. Listen, you can get in Atlanta. You know how many houses in
I'm
Atlanta?
gonna say it one more time. You keep forgetting where you at. Everybody is scared of the black man. You ride in any neighborhood right now, and you black, they can still call police on your ass. That's fucked up to say that, but it's the truth. It's the
Okay, my Georgia people, please let me know. In the neighborhoods, if you are black and you drive in those neighborhoods, um, do they call the police on you? They spot you and you're black. Do they call the police on you? Please, someone tell me. Victor Vell said, I think he's talking about the environmental impact of water. The man said, hey, Karen S., the man said they arrested folks because their water goes down the wrong drain. That's what the man said. Angel Hair says, lived in Cobb and Douglas County in Georgia all my life. Never heard of it. Maybe homeowners associations have rules that differ. Yeah, that's a possibility. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone. How are you doing? Um, this prince has said that some bougie ATL stuff. I never heard of washing an outdoor can. Ah.
This is true.
so.
Yeah, 'cause they got it. They got everybody scared of us.
No, we got everybody scared of each other. So it's the
No,
truth.
they also scared of us too.
Yeah. Well, what I was
Because on the television, they only put the black stories on the news, so make it look like we just,
Well, what I'm gonna say is that you.
Let me correct that. Now, me being a true crime person, um, I know like a lot, especially when I started out, a lot of people wanted to see um black true crime stories. So I look for that a lot. And sometimes when I'm going through and watching the news and stuff, there may be some crime that's committed by a black person, but it's always white people on there. I see just as many white people on the news as I see black people. So I don't know what she's talking
Stick
about.
with that idea what you had.
Which one? The pizzeria? I got a lot. Which one?
No, I don't really care about that part. I'm gonna support whatever you do, but
Did y'all catch that? She is also interested in a pizzeria. Hey, M. Tate.
I just know what you're good at, what you tell me you're good at. So how's the market? If you was gonna do that, you would have been did that when I met you. You would have been had that.
No. My issue with that. Remember, I told you when I came down here, I attempted to do that, but I had a bad experience with a realtor.
But hold up, one bad egg ain't gonna make all the eggs be the same. Now,
That's what they're good for down here.
One bad egg ain't gonna be the same. I thought it was one bad apple don't spoil the bunch, but he's talking about eggs.
That's why I was dealing with the Indian lady who bought the townhouse. She was my realtor through the townhouse. And she was cool. That's when I wanted to do the hookah biz. She wanted to open up a hookah thing. She had called me.
that's
Her and her husband.
okay.
You
I'm
know,
gonna tell you right now. I ain't trying to shoot everything you got going on, but I've been talking to you for a year on this telephone. Now, what I'm gonna say to you is this here. If you don't have it together, sister, by the time I get out, okay, that's cool. All right, that's cool. But we're gonna do what we're gonna do with this part, cause I'm gonna execute the shit to the fullest.
The RV park. Oh, I ain't forgot about that. I ain't forget about the RV park.
what I'm saying is, you're gonna get one or the other going.
Big to the veil. I thought that was interesting when he corrected that. What you tell me you're good at. I really I thought that was interesting. And it's like he's almost wanting her to get something started, so by the time he comes home, there's some income coming in. This kind of, I don't know about what anyone else thinks, but this call kind of gives us a window into his con, because even though, these two are both cons themselves, his con is, I mean, you can, it's almost like, I'll say, grooming her. He's grooming her during this call. It feels like to me. I don't know about you guys. Dimples Wimples said, well, one bad potato will spoil the whole bunch. That's true too, but I just never heard of the bad egg theory. Miss Mad About Music says RV Park was an afterthought. She already forgot about it. Yes, because she ain't doing nothing. And PW says Nesto is not held to anyone's convictional rules or laws, and that includes the English language. Go Roro says yes, Legacy pimping her. Karen S said he's soft pimping her. Yeah. Mai Tai says the only Italian she knows is Alfredo, and that's probably out of the jar. How is she going to open a pizzeria? I have never heard her talk anything about any type of. I've never even heard her say she ate pizza. No, at somebody's party, didn't she have some pizza and it made her sick or something? Ran right through her. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says Nesto is thinking of his next scam. And Leo Lady said he's trying to pimp her from jail. Yes, Mimi says, I agree. Yeah, that's exactly. And Miss Mad About Music said, right, Legacy Moon. I hate when that happens. He tries to find out what you're good at and play on that. Yep. And she's fallen right into it, but we know she never finishes anything or does anything. So
Before I get out of here, or we're gonna go ahead and do it.
Now it's 2 weeks. What are you saying?
What you say?
2 weeks.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm telling you, you're
I
gonna
can't
be
do
shocked.
nothing in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I can pinpoint something. I can't. I can
What you
get
say?
something going. I can get something going in 2 weeks. I can pinpoint something. I can make a decision.
Yeah, and they need you to do. I'm giving you a great ultimatum. Challenging is two things. You go ahead on and get your take. Hello? Are you laughing?
you are right, allegedly in Harmon. That's why he needs her healthy.
No, I'm scared. Go ahead.
What you think? You ain't scared now. That you're not scared.
Oh, go ahead. What you talking?
Two things. Get your checkup, however get your checkup, and go ahead on get your physical together. Your mental is cool. Or go ahead on stay focused on your business. That's RE Park or RV. One or the other. All that other stuff, you ain't got time for. If you stumble across a good thing where you can get you a club and borrow somebody, they're like, here's the key. You pay me when you pay me. Okay, that's out there. That is out there. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
You get tired. You just want the money. If you generate money, we get a contract. You pay me. Okay, now we cool. That's out there. I know that's out there. Now, if you're not gonna do that, stick with your health. Get your health together. That other stuff.
I'm doing the health thing regardless, because I don't want to be sick. I don't want to get sicker and or die.
Oh, what? What you say?
I said I don't want to get sicker or die anytime soon.
Hold on, you're not gonna do none of that. Okay. So
that's why I'm going to get on that.
Okay, thank you. So to me, all that other stuff, I don't want to hear about that, because it's gonna be two things. You got to be tunnel vision on one or the other. All that back and forth, that ain't just.
Okay.
Now, while I don't think she's all that in a bag of chips like he does, But he is telling her to stay focused on one thing. He is really sticking it to her. And Sunshine and Rain Gardening says he's reminding her of all the is she talked about and not doing. And we know she talks about a lot of stuff, and we have not, since we have been, excuse me, sorry about that. Since we have been listening to these calls, we have not heard one. The only thing that we have heard and learned that she has actually done, one task that she has actually stuck to, is she moved from Florida to Georgia to help him with his case. But other, and she still doesn't do anything as far as I'm concerned. But other than that, all of the other stuff that she mentions never goes anywhere. Mimi says, I need you to be on your game, anime, from the book of Ike.
What'd you say? Excuse me?
Focus. Focus.
Okay. Stay focused and focus on one or two things so you can get something accomplished. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, I want you to say one or two things. Your passion is the RV park
RV park.
and getting your RV. You're not going to Vegas. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to get one or two things going before you go there. You can't pick up and leave. I'm out. Okay, that's cool. But you ain't did what you said you're going to do over here. And you done came all the way up here to Atlanta. Let's see you start something over here. Okay? If
This is
you
true.
Okay. If they want you, being them, whatever, ARCA, whatever, want you to do business, listen, put a check in my hand or don't call me no more. You got to get the ultimatum. I'm locked up because motherfuckers is hating on me. Okay, that's why I'm locked up. I'm not out here committing crime.
Okay, can someone please tell me who is hating on him and decided to press charges on him? Who did that? I'd like to know. Hey, how are you doing, a lady 747? So that's why he is in jail. He is in jail because, people are jealous of him, they lying on him, everything.
Every day and all that shit. I'm not doing
Mhm.
it. Okay, so here's the thing. Either I'm going to keep stay strong.
I'm sorry, Pen Pal 50. I did not hear that whistle when I listened to this call earlier. So that kind of made me jump too. And I've never heard him whistle that, with intention before, like he just did.
And develop a new system where I can generate more for the future, I'm gonna do that. You can't stop that. That you can't stop. But
Mhm.
here's the thing. All I need you to do is stay focused. Okay, if I'm getting that 2 weeks, okay, thank God, I'm with that. I'm ready to go.
2 weeks.
But if I'm not, you still have to keep your ball rolling. And I would like to see some progress with the ball rolling. That's
Yes.
all.
Yes.
Okay, that would make me so happy and more proud of you than ever. The pizza thing, that shit sound cool, but that's not your generation, your passive income. That's not you.
It's not your generation, your passive income. That's not you. Okay. D-Dub says his victims are hating on him. Yes, they are. The victims are hating on him. And they lying. They lying. They hating on him, and that's why he is there.
You. You have to stick what you good at. You ain't got time to
So
train. Yeah,
I'm
you
good at
got time.
construction.
Well, guess what? What did I tell you? What did I tell you
I'm
about
good at it. I used to flip houses.
what did you say?
I used to flip houses.
Okay. To me, this is over with.
Where is all her income from these flipped houses and all of the things that she claims? She's been a paralegal, she's been flipping houses. I mean, how did she find enough hours in a day to accomplish these things? Um, Let me see. Okay, PW says at Dimples Wimples, I'm only telling you this but I looked at Aya's thumbnail. She has her and Sonya and Big Jeff's pre-show. Sonya behind her, but if you zoom in on it, her stomach, I swear you see a colostomy bag. I'm not going to comment on that, but yeah, maybe we'll go over there and look at that when this is over. I know I did see that. I did.
right here. The
Mm-hmm.
market is saturated. Okay, if you're gonna flip houses, go where it ain't none of us at, cause we're poor.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
true. Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? The big money is where the white folks at. They're gonna spend money with the white folk. They're gonna spend with each other. You're not spending with us. You're not gonna go. Who's gonna buy a house way down south? And all the fucking with that shit. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing. So what I'm saying to you, if you're gonna flip, do what you gotta do. Go where it ain't too many of us. Nobody's. Hey, as you say, get back to 70 and the 80 lane. Stay in that lane. Everybody else in this 2030 lane that you can't understand. What you say? I understand your language. What the fuck you just said to me? Because they have before they even can show your house. Or they smoked out with all the cigarettes in the goddamn ashtray, smelling like they're burning. Or their boyfriend come on the other line. Can you pick me another cartridge up for my game? I'm through playing my game.
I didn't understand that either. What is he talking about? Well, is he talking about potential customers of hers that might be interested in a house? And this, white people don't buy from black people. I mean, maybe that's true wherever he's at, but that's not been my experience. Um, Hey, Lady Gemini, how are you doing? So, a lady says, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think she inherited 17 homes and lost them all around 2008 during the downturn in the economy. She didn't flip jack shit. That's where I thought. Here's where I thought 17 houses come from. At first, I did think she inherited them, but she had also been working for that attorney. And I can't think of the years off the top of my head, the one that was ripping off black people and stealing people's homes down there in Florida. So she might have been involved with that and had some homes, but it wouldn't surprise me if she had them and lost them. And you do remember the story that she tells about when she went to the judge sentenced her, because I guess they were saying she was a slumlord, and he sentenced her to stay in the house until she got it fixed. So it's hard to judge because she tells so many stories. I don't know if I said hi, Lady Gemini, but hi. Dimples Wimples says, in harm and hell no. Nola rejects Sonya and Nesto. I know y'all do. Everybody does. Hey, Snowbird. Snowbird said, now get out there and get my money. Mimi, he lost you too, right? Okay. So y'all okay. It's not just me. All right. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back just a smidge so we can hear it again.
With each other. You're not spending with us. You're not gonna go. Who's gonna buy a house way down south? And all the fucking with that shit. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing. So what I'm saying to you, if you're gonna flip, do what you gotta do. Go where it ain't too many of us. Nobody's. Hey, as you say, get back to 70 and the 80 lane. Stay in that lane. Everybody else in this 2030 lane that you can't understand. What you say? I understand your language. What the fuck you just said to me?
Y'all, I don't know. A lady says, yes, I remember the slumlord story. I bet she got loans on all those homes and defaulted on the loans and made some money. And then she's got two bankruptcies. So I don't make it make sense. So I still, this is my, okay, now this will be, because I just rewound. So this is my third time hearing this, and I still don't get it. The language and people talking and, whatever else he said that made no sense.
Because they have before they even can show your house. or they smoked out with all the cigarettes in the goddamn ashtray, smelling like they're burning.
Okay, so he's talking about the selling of houses, and he's saying they are walking around. What is he saying? Smelling. This is what closed caption says. Smelling like they burning. I don't get it. PW said I heard her say she had at least one house left because she was renting to an ex. I think I did hear her say that too. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says none of those properties are in her bankruptcy. They're not. I thought maybe there was one, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't keep the details straight with this. So my tie, I don't know if he's talking about black people. I don't know what he's. It's not making sense to me.
Or the boyfriend come on the line. Can you pick me another cartridge up for my game?
Can you pick me another cartridge up for my game?
I'm through playing my game on the sofa. Pick me a beer up, please. You got them tight. So what I'm saying to you is stay focused on those two things, either or. If you get on your health thing, guess what? You don't have time to fool with all this other major problem that you can get yourself into, because you ain't no fear you're gonna break yourself down before you heat yourself up. So you heat yourself up, you goddamn on point. Think about it.
I don't know.
What you look? You don't hear me fussing today. I just want to make sure you're good to go. Cause see, first thing you're gonna say to me.
I don't mind fussing. I don't mind you fussing.
Oh, okay. Because all I heard when I was in the street.
We're respectfully fussing, so I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, okay. Because I know when I was on the street, all I hear was, you need to eat good. You need to eat better.
You need to stop eating them ham sandwiches.
Okay, I heard so much of that. I need you to
and
be
yet
around.
you still kept doing it.
Okay, well, guess what? Here you go. I need you to be around me. I need you to be around. We got to do things together. We got to. Okay. Okay. Now.
Never did it.
Oh, yeah, we did. I did what I want to do.
You did what you wanted to do. Yeah.
I got what I sure did. You know, when you try, then we talk. I don't want to go. I don't think I'm going to go. And I think I got something to do. And I got.
So I guess he's referencing Shirley with these comments.
Okay.
I told you what I was doing. I was trying to not fall. Right.
Yeah, God.
I was trying not to get emotionally caught up.
Okay, well, here's the thing. One thing about me is I had my goal set. My goal set, I wanted to see you drive, and I got it done.
Yeah.
I got it.
It happened.
Yeah, it happened. So those to me, those are major accomplishments to me. Yeah. No, it's not an option.
No, it's not an option.
It's not an option. So here's the thing. Stop going all these different wild goose chases and stay on your goal.
Closed caption said wild goo places. PW says Nesto is just going the long way around to say you have to do business with people on the same page as you or on the same level as you, and you have the same ideas of what you have experience with. That makes sense. That does make sense. He's just going about it in a crazy way. I don't know why he's talking like that, but it's just, he could have said that a little bit better. Pen Pal 50 says this makes no sense to nobody but Nesto. I'll agree with that statement too. And she also says, I hate when Sonya says respectfully in that deep, proper voice. Because she's a zesty little dude.
It's called weighing the options and seeing what's the better route to go.
Now, don't also like wild goose chase because you're not into that.
I haven't stepped in to do any of it yet. It was just playing around with the idea of, okay, well, what's the upside to this, and can this be done? And is this lucrative?
Here's the ideas, because I'm gonna cut you off today. called cut off today. I'm gonna cut you off in the middle of the road. Middle of the road. Listen,
Mhm.
I want to see that fire and desire when you was mad, motherfucker. Want to give you that building permit, and plans. And I need to see that fire and desire right there. Yeah, that fire.
Oh,
Yeah, you
that's
flying back
good.
and forth doing
That
what you had to do.
project was quite exhausting.
It don't matter. It had you fired up because
Yeah,
you wanted
yeah.
it. Okay, then. That's what I'm talking about. These goddamn sitting around playing with these goddamn pizza ideas. It's okay, but that ain't nothing for you. It's not gonna drive the income you need. Now with you.
Well, I already know the RV park is going to do it. 'Cause
Okay, well then guess what? Every time you talk to me, you say, "Listen, I found a new one. I found something else. I ain't hearing that. You know, I'm plaiting hair. What you doing there when I'm plaiting
He said, you plaiting hair. A lady says she sounds so silly and stupid right now, making all those stupid sounds. My Chai said, leave Rick James out of this.
right.
No, damn it, me. I'm just telling you straight up. I'm just telling you straight up.
No, I understand.
Okay,
I
then
hear
you talking
you.
about the club. Then when I say, man, what we going? What if I get into which? I don't even do no club. But guess what? You do. You do. I'm not into
I
that
could
shit.
do it. I know I could do it. That's what I'm saying. It's something I know how to do.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I know I got enough muchacho to say this is what I want to do, and if I want to do it, yeah, that's it. And I
He has enough mucho chacho to do what he needs to do. Somebody please explain to me what a mucho chacho is, okay? Please tell me if you know.
if I got the faith of who gonna do what they gonna do, I'm good. I'm gonna make some money, so I ain't got to worry about that. You shouldn't need it. That's what you do. You see what I'm saying? Just like me going to get a truck, and I'm not a truck driver. The fuck I'm finna go get a damn truck when I ain't no fucking driver. I don't even know how to drive a truck. But I'm thinking,
Ambulance, what?
yeah, well, guess what? I know I did my homework too. You know what my homework was?
What
I
was
got
your homework on?
that homework was some goddamn ambulance goddamn motor homes. I did all my research with them shit can cost, what they can do, how much you can
Yeah, you can convert them.
Yeah, I did my homework though. I didn't go out there just playing. I want it. I said, no, ma'am. And my mind was, I'm gonna sleep into this shit till I build this shit out. That's how I do business. I'm gonna sleep in my business. I'm gonna sleep, eat shit in my business. Cause that shit gonna save me.
So is he trying to tell me he was eating, sleeping, and shitting in the ambulance? Because that's what he just said. He says that's what he does. Victor Bell said, "No way. I'm going to let an inmate talk to me like this. An inmate without bond, to be clear." Um, muchacha. Sunshine and Rain says big balls equals muchacha. PW said they sounding like a Saturday morning cartoon show with these made up words and sound effects for no dang reason. Hey, champions, how are you doing? Hey, B. Ann. B. Ann says Sonya was looking to live off of him and he was looking to live off of her and use her. Yeah, I do believe she was a mark. And he really thought he had a business, suave person and somebody who can do things and make them money, but it's not going to happen. A lady says, I didn't save him, it baptized him. And Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker's Shame says, you're right, Nesto. You do eat shit and sleep in a little space. Shade.
They gonna save my ass every time.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying to you is that I'm not fussing. I just need you to just get on the track. 'Cause the time is here now. It's coming.
I know.
Okay. I keep talking about that. I talked to your friend about. He said he love you so much. He just want to lay on top of you. I said, man, don't talk to me like that. Yeah, he just want to lay all on top of you. I said, well, she told you you can't lay on top of you. She gonna bring out a hatch and chop your head off.
All right. I'm at the risk of, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go back a little just so I can I didn't get that part the first time I heard it. I still don't get it. Y'all let me know if y'all get it, but we're gonna go back a smidge and listen to that again. Um, PW says, same reason you brought an ambulance with no remodel or construction experience. He only ended up using the bed to have sex. And he's talking about, how people take vehicles like vans and stuff and turn them into not tiny houses, but I can't think of the word I'm looking for right now. But they do them and redo them, put in like showers, beds, and stuff like that, and sleep in them. They do it with buses and stuff too. He probably was on YouTube and looked at some videos and saw this, and he probably did have that idea, but it didn't go anywhere. A lady says motivation from cell block 12. Yes, motivational speaker. He has become Lamont. Nesto Von said, who would have known? Mai Tai says, so who's gonna win the battle of the living off of me? That's a good question. Who's gonna win? She's gonna win because she's gonna be the only one free so far. She's gonna be the only one free.
Yeah. So I put you on game. Yeah, I put you on game last week. So all I'm saying is tighten up.
Tighten it.
Tighten up. Tighten up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, I said I was gonna go back.
Tighten it.
We're gonna go back and listen to that again because I just
Drive only not a drive truck, but I'm thinking.
Ambulance, what?
Yeah, but guess what? I did my homework too. You know what my homework was?
What was your homework on?
The homework was some goddamn ambulance, goddamn motor homes. I did all my research with them shit can cost, what they can do, how much you can.
Yeah, you can convert them.
Yeah, I did my homework though. I didn't go out there just playing. I want it. No, ma'am. And my mind was, I'm gonna sleep into this shit till I build this shit out. That's how I do business. I'm gonna sleep in my business. I'm gonna eat shit in my business. Cause that shit gonna save me. It gonna save my ass every time.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying to you is that I'm not fussing. I just need you to just get on the track. Cause the time is here now. It's coming.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh, okay. I keep talking about that. I talked to your friend about. He said he love you so much he just want to lay on top of you. I said, man, don't talk to me like that. Yeah, he just want to lay all on top of you. I said, well, she told you you can't lay on top of you. She gonna bring out a hatchet and chop your head off. Yeah. So I put you on game. Yeah, I put you on game last week. So
okay. I don't know because even she said who I don't know who he was talking about or what he was talking about. Yeah, Vic to the Veil. I was wondering, was he referring to Lamont? I mean, because as we can see, he don't have many friends and he don't talk to a lot of people. So I'm wondering if that same thought came to my mind. And Go Roro said, "What's funny, bro?" Now y'all saying what? Huh? Yeah, I didn't catch it. So this is the second time playing it. It just makes no sense. Let's do it one more time.
the fuck I'm finna go get a damn truck when I ain't no fucking driver. I only know a drive truck. But I'm thinking
Ambulance, what?
yeah, but guess what? I did my homework too. You know what my homework was?
What was your homework on?
The homework was some goddamn ambulance, goddamn motor homes. I did all my research with them shit can cost, what they can do, how much you can.
Yeah, you can convert them.
Yeah, I did my homework though. I didn't go out there just playing. I want it. No, ma'am. And my mind was, I'm gonna sleep into this shit till I build this shit out. That's how I do business. I'm gonna sleep in my business. I'm gonna eat shit in my business. Cause that shit gonna save me. It gonna save my ass every time.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying to you is that I'm not fussing. I just need you to just get on the track. Cause the time is here now. It's coming.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh, okay. I keep talking about that. I talked to your friend about. He said he love you so much he just want to lay on top of you. I said, man, don't talk to me like that. yeah, she just want to lay all on top of you. I said, well, she told you you can't lay on top of you. You know, she gonna bring out a hatchet and chop your head off. Yeah,
Okay, wait, whatever. I did. We just will not know because I don't get it. I don't get it. Allegedly, in Harmon says 20 more likes. Thank you. Yes, please. 20 more likes. I'd appreciate it. PW said, point is Nesto's not a diagram, plan, or piece of wood was probably found in that ambulance. You sure wasn't found living in it, or Officer Fields would have been found you.
yeah. So I put you on
Hello.
game.
Yeah, Mimi, thank you. It's a lost cause. I give up.
Yeah, I put you on game last week. So all I'm saying is, tighten up,
Tighten it.
tighten
Tighten
up, tighten up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah,
it. Tighten it. She's
okay,
tightened up.
okay.
This Negro is talking to her like she is his child, talking about some tighten up. Oof.
Yeah.
I think the one thing will lead me to the bigger thing. That if I could do the one thing and come out of that, then I won't need him. The goal is to not need, if any investors, maybe just one, because I have not set myself up
You just
on paper like I should have maybe a couple years ago. So if I do the one thing, and I may not do it. I mean, I think I gotta do it somewhere. I just gotta look at the market.
all I'm telling you is all you need is one thing. Get that health together. That shit gonna be sitting on top of your headlamps. Trust me.
That stuff is going to be sitting on top of your headlamps. Trust me. Now, is he talking about the headlights? Because at this point, I'm lost. I'm completely lost. Mai Tai says Sonya doesn't even get it. Um, she says he's the only one laughing again. And a lady says she'll tighten up on Monday. Snowbird said, don't hurt yourself trying to translate that nonsense legacy. I know, right?
Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you that man, I can't talk like I really
Really,
talk right now.
I'm not the same.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you.
Negotiations.
Man, you have no clue.
If they're talking about starting up businesses and stuff like that, what does it mean he can't talk like he wants to? I don't get it.
You do, but
The possibilities
yes.
are endless. You sound like my brother. You can do that because you're a female. But you can do that. Man, you can do that because you're a female.
I'm trying to tell you now, man. You have this.
My brother says all the time. You can do that. What the
police yesterday, he say, I say, well, damn, y'all got this many women locked up to men. You know what he said? He said, no, not really. I say, well, shit, they commit crimes too. He said, yeah, but guess what? A woman born out quicker than a man. I said,
Now, I'm going to tell y'all this was, I won't say this is a trigger warning, but what I will say is this part of the call was pissing me off.
damn, that was a fool one right there. And you know what I thought about it?
Not fair, but it's true.
Yeah,
A lot of things, women get more favoritism than a man on a lot of stuff. You know,
Yeah.
Divorce, child custody, always look for the woman first before the man. You know, give her the benefit of the doubt before him, and he could be a better parent than she. But just because she's a female, they always go she to go to.
To go to.
You know, or divorce. Give her this. Well, why I gotta give her anything? Well, you just need to. I don't understand that right there. I always be like, what? They said it's a Mary J. Blige got online like a week ago complaining about all the money she had to pay Ken whatever the fuck his name is, her ex. And them dudes was letting her have it like Okay, and y'all been making money off of divorces for ages, ages. So one of y'all got to pay a due to miss a problem. You know.
Damn, that's true.
Okay, I don't know about men letting Mary J. Blige have it because she's upset with having to pay her ex-husband money. Unfortunately, when you marry a man who doesn't have that much means, or I mean, the man didn't really have anything. That's what happens. And back in the day, it was a thing where women were more favored for child custody and divorce cases and stuff like that. But this is a new dawn, a new day, and it's not like that anymore like it used to be. There are plenty of men who have custody of their children and who are raising their children, and women have to pay them child support. So what I don't know I don't know what she looks at or where she gets these statistics from that she's always using. Miss Boogie Down said he put her in contact with some shady character and she was going to be the next Erica King. A Call Me on Keisha's phone says, I do agree with the Kendu stuff. Um, Miss I'm sorry, PW said the woman has money to bond out of that. That is true. But I don't think, like they're trying to say, women they get the bond and men are denied bond. I don't find that. I mean, personally, I think the way that the bond and all that is done in court is not just for anybody. I really do believe that. But the women, I just don't see favoritism for women with all this stuff. Hey, Southside Chi Town, how you doing? B. Ann says when Nesto says investors or sponsors, he means getting money you're not going to pay back to scam someone as he does. That is so true, and I agree with that statement. Breezy B says, and that's why she's looking older than Shirley these days. She hates women. Oh, man, she really looked bad when she did that interview with Big Jeff. Mm,
I feel like it should be fair across the board. If you're gonna do that for a female, then do that for a man. If that's what it is, if she the breadwinner,
But it,
you
it,
know.
it, she ain't girl. She don't like girls, do she?
They so okay. One chick says she like girls.
Damn.
She's bisexual. But she,
Wow.
I mean, the thing of it is, and I think this goes for men and women. When you marry your equal. You ain't got to worry about it. When you marry beneath and it's a divorce and you don't like them no more,
One
now you
girl
got to
say,
pay them.
you can marry your equal and still have to pay. I'm sure if I think hard enough, I'll find a celebrity couple that were both equal and somebody had to pay, one spouse had to pay another. I'm sure if I thought long and hard enough, I would be able to remember a couple like that. So that doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't.
Hmm.
is she buying for real or they just talking?
That's what Jasmine Wright. I mean, Jaguar Wright said. Jaguar Wright said that Mary.
Let me just say this about Jaguar Wright. I'm not saying everything she says and does is a lie. I think there is truth in some of the statements that she makes, but she also embellishes things too. Um, some of the things she's saying, I believe, is true, and I just think that only a small portion of that is true, and the rest is exaggerations, embellishments, or just made up.
J is gay, bisexual.
Who is Jaguar Wright? Who the hell is that?
She's the singer that used to sing with Jay-Z. She the one that's been
What?
talking. She been on the podcast talking, telling everybody's business in the
What?
in the industry. Yes, she been telling Diddy's business, Jay Z's business, Mary J's business.
Why is
Uh,
she doing all that? She mad at him or something?
man, I don't know what it is, but she been. I'm surprised that she ain't come up.
My Thai, I do not know what her sexuality has to do with it, but as I said in I think the last video, sexuality and homosexuality, it just comes up a lot. and transgender. It comes up a lot with these two. And I just don't know someone who talks about gay people on a regular like that and they're not interested. Um, a lady says Jag has been exposed this weekend for only being about the money, not giving a darn about the victims. Oh, I don't believe she does. I don't believe she does care about the victims. A call me on Keisha's phone said, get into it at Miss Boogie Down. I hate when a singer gets with a jobless man and makes him manager. Billie Holiday and Dinah Washington would do the same thing. I didn't know about Dinah Washington. That's interesting. A lady says they are both bi and trans curious. I believe that.
Listen, because she's telling everybody's business.
Did she get
Straight.
money?
She's sitting on the couch telling it all. Telling it all.
But she ain't getting no money though.
I don't know, because you know when you on YouTube and you get views, you get money. You get a check. You get a check. You know, some people scared and some people not. She look like she ain't scared, so.
What do you mean? She look like be tore up from the floor.
She look like she could be but she got a husband. That's what she look like.
Damn.
Yeah. She can sing. She's on a couple songs. I can't call them out right now, but she's on a couple songs with Jay-Z. Jaguar, she used to tour with him. Right when he was with Kanye still. And right when Jay-Z started being like top, but he was never the top, but one of the like top rappers.
Right.
She used to sing right before he was singing she was singing with him before he started singing with Beyonce. When he had female, because remember Beyonce sing with all his female songs now, but before Beyonce started singing them, it was Jaguar was singing all his songs.
Really?
It was her. Yeah, it was her.
So she ain't working no more.
No, she ain't working no more.
That's probably why she's trying to get some money.
Somebody pissed her off is what it is, and she like, you know what? Fuck all y'all, I'm talking.
Notice how obsessed he is with, is she getting money? Is she getting money? And Sonya, you know, when you're on YouTube, you get money. You know, that doesn't mean they're paying Jaguar Wright. I don't know what the woman does. I don't know how she makes a living. Miss Mad About Music said, and so you're sitting on a jail call telling it all your business and obsessed with talking about celebrities. A call me on Keisha's phone said, yes, they would marry a guy and make him the new manager. It would cause big problems. That's one thing. I mean, I don't get into marrying above or beneath, but I will say that if I were to marry someone, say I was a celebrity status and I was to marry someone, I if I married somebody beneath me, I would not make them like my manager or any part of my business at all. Let's see. A lady says Jag is still getting gigs and singing here and there. I thought she was. You know, you can't go allegedly in harm, and that's why you're on the moon. Hey, Ebony. Ebony says, hey, y'all, been in the bushes, went to dinner and headed home. Y'all still here? Yes, we are still here. We got a little bit more to go, but not too much.
That's what that is. You got a couple people that's gonna talk, and you got a couple people that's not gonna talk. We're talking about when Diddy caught that case in that club, and he was telling people to go up there and tell on Shine, the artist. Remember, the artist went to jail, and Diddy didn't, and Jennifer Lopez broke up with his ass because she was there and she witnessed that shit.
Yeah.
But it was really Diddy that did the stuff, but he did not go to jail. He had witnesses go up there and testify that it was Shine, and then Shine caught the case, and then Shine was talking about it's fucked up how he played me, and I took the case, I took the L, and this man ain't do what he was supposed to do, like look out for me.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Everything's coming to the yeah, Shine is out. He's back in his country because you know he's from one of them islands. I forget the name of it. And he's one of those.
You have 1 minute remaining.
So I'll see you tomorrow. You're gonna call me tomorrow, of course, because I don't have to be there till 4.
Okay, cool. I'll call you tomorrow. And
Make sure you call me tomorrow.
Yeah,
Pardon me?
love you very much.
I love you.
Yeah, stay focused. Stay focused. I know I'm fussing, but I'm dead serious. I feel it. You say the weight is off.
I don't mind the fussing. It's fine.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not sensitive.
Cause what?
I'm just not sensitive. As long as it's a respectful conversation, I can accept it.
Okay, cool. Bend over then.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't want to back to take clothes off.
Wait, did he say bend over then? Did he say that? Did y'all hear that? A lady says she acts like she can't breathe without his phone calls. She does. She does. It's like, how many times a day do you need to talk to him? Now, she would say that she is keeping his spirits up, is what she would say. But her calls don't give me any motivation. Justin's mom said, "Get a prenup, please." Yeah, that's another thing that I would do. I would get a prenup. And Dimples Wimples said, in the words of Mr. Delivered, get a prenut.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Call me tomorrow. Bye.
I got a question.
Okay, so you heard Bendo. Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't me.
Are you that type? You like men squeezing your booty? Do you like that too?
What?
If he likes to squeeze it, he can squeeze it. That's how I feel.
I
I
didn't
don't have a
ask you
problem with that.
that. I didn't ask you that.
I don't have a problem with none of that.
But I asked you one question.
I just said I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, but why do they like that? I'm asking you. Why you like
Because
it?
some guys like, no, I don't necessarily say I do like it. I don't have a problem with it when I like how my size. The only time I feel self-conscious if someone was to grab me and I don't like how I look, or I feel like I'm too small. That would be the only thing. It would be more of a self-conscious thing. It wouldn't be a hate thing. It would just be like, you know,
Okay.
like that. So, like, I don't like to be stared at. So
You don't like to be stared at.
I don't like to be stared at all.
Okay, well, when you don't like nobody stare at you, because people got to stare at you, look at you, and throw you.
Y'all need y'all need to stop. Allegedly in Harmon. You might as well look up those lyrics. Justin's mom said, "My boyfriend and I have a long distance relationship and we don't talk as much as them." Dimples Wimples, see y'all cutting up, says, "You don't have a booty to squeeze." Mai Tai said, "What booty?" Allegedly, I'm sorry, a lady says, ain't nobody squeezing her bony tail." Mimi said she got gristle, not booty meat. Mai Tai says she has to have one first. And Dimples Wimple said, "What are you going to do? Pinch skin?" Obsessed with the mess said, "I really can't stand her." Allegedly in Harmon still acting up, says, "No but to squeeze." Breezy B said he's low key telling on himself. And Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says, "No man wants to squeeze shit." Miss Boogie Down said, "This dude is a freak, real creepy."
Talking as you talk.
You could, yeah, I guess. I think when it's just, no. The thing of it is, if you're looking at me and you're talking to me, it's kind of like, okay, you're talking to me. It's emphasis on the conversation. But if you just sit there, you sit there and you just look.
Okay,
well, you're not saying anything.
You don't have a problem.
That's staring. I know, right? And I don't like that. And I have a problem with that, and I don't understand why. But I don't like to be stared at. And that's what you was doing with that time, that first day on the bus. You was staring at me.
And now, because I couldn't get a word in, because you were going all the way in.
Shut up. I was talking about
all the way in.
I was talking you to death. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I guess you just is okay using the element you.
No, because you know what? That Thursday at the deli, your ass was super quiet and he was very standoffish. Okay. And I was wondering, why did this guy call me out here just be standoffish.
Well, just listening because you were talking on the phone.
No, I wasn't on the phone. You were on the phone. I didn't talk on the phone. I was on the phone when I walked up to you because Trisha was talking to me while I was driving over. Then I got off the phone because I don't like to be on the phone and that scenario because I feel like it's rude when people do that because Wilson used to do that to me all the time. I used to hate that shit. So I don't do things.
This chick is always talking to other people and doing other things when she's on the phone with this inmate. So what is she talking about?
That I know I hate, and I hate that. So I know I wasn't on the phone unless the kids call, and I always take the phone when the kids call. But if they're okay, I hurry them off. But no, you was okay. Until you start talking on the phone about the RV, then I was like, oh. Then you kind of like lightened up because you was like, you like RVs? I was like, I love them. What do you have?
Do you like them boats on the house? Boats on water? You like boats on water?
Yeah. I don't want to be too far from the shore though. You can be right at the shore. It's the motion. They have an Airbnb on the water. We're gonna go to that and see if you like that.
Oh, okay. Because I don't really like that.
A houseboat Airbnb, but it's right on the dock. It's not, you know what I'm saying, off. It's at the dock.
But what the purpose?
So it's just like you get the motion of the water, and you get the view of the water. That's what it is.
Oh.
It's just something different. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't like shit like that. I just don't know. That shit's boring to me. You know, that's boring to me.
Because you're stationary.
Yeah, that shit boring to me. That's boring to me.
Well, you know, we gotta live on an RV then, huh?
Yeah, that's exciting to me. That's anything with some wheels I like. Anything with wheels on it. But sitting on the boat and just sitting on a dock, it ain't really a fucking boat. It's just a dock. And that's the smell.
I mean, you could take it out. Those things you can't. I know the smell of the water. That's the thing. The stink of fish. That would be the killer part. Yeah, that would be the killer part. The stench of the fish, like laying in the bed and you're smelling fish. Ugh.
Yeah, that's amazing. You smell it.
Yeah, you'd have to have the You'd have to literally. I mean, I had that when I stayed in the one apartment because we were right on the water, and you would smell it, smell the water, smell the ocean. But I was on the 12th floor, so I didn't really smell.
Now, if you haven't heard this call, we get ready to get into she getting ready to say some stupid stuff.
Too much fish.
I tell you,
but once you come down and walk on the dock.
Another thing I don't like that part, and I don't like the other part. What's the other part I don't like? Let me get it right in my mouth. Them creeks, them creeks and lakes and shit like that, where the people swimming in nasty ass creeks. That shit is nasty.
Breezy B said, "Boats on water. Where else they gonna be?" Hey, let's talk about it all. Says, you mean butt bone? Dimples Wimples says having a sausage is boring with a skeleton face. Mimi says the ocean doesn't always smell of fish. I mean, I've been out of the country and stuff and been in the water. It doesn't smell like fish to me. Mai Tai says, she said, what do you, let me put that up. I'm not exactly sure what you are saying. Let me put that up. Where is it? There we go. Pen Pal said, let me get let me get it right in my mouth. I know how he feels because I'm struggling tonight getting stuff right in my mouth with this migraine, but I don't know what his problem is. Dimples, see, I like when people just bring stuff up. Dimples Wimple said, I thought he liked the green waters. That's what he has said in his little video. A lady says, Nesto said, no boats or butts for him. Oh, kill. Oh, thank you. It was killing. Okay. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says either way, the smell of the fish or the smell of the shit. Damn, Sonya throw the whole tussie away. It's rotten. Oh, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. Say it isn't so. I do not have to see you've been acting up, and I think we almost done, but I think you're gonna have to go to the moon. I think you need to go.
But they do it though, them rivers and stuff. I think
Mm.
that's what the shit
Okay, so
going
the
on.
only thing with the creeks, they are kind of slimy because they're closer to ground, to land, surrounded by land than an ocean. But the ocean is actually more dirty because of all the chemicals and the shit they dump out there. And them boats be dumping all that crap from the, toilet in the water and the toxins. That's why it's really not good to eat seafood unless, you know, depending where they get the seafood up there in Alaska where they don't have it. If you can get it where they don't have all those boats, then you're good. But whenever you see a lot of boats and companies and stuff, you don't want to eat from that water.
Okay, I got another question. So when we be talking, do you realize that
So when you go to the store and buy your fish, are you really sure? So does the woman not eat fish or what? You are not sure. Who knows where that fish that they're buying out of the store or from a restaurant? I don't know what waters they come from. I don't ask. So I don't understand that whole entire statement. Obsessed with the mess said, why does she always have to act like she knows every damn thing? I don't know. She's what mansplaining. Southside Chi-Town said, closer to the ground, silly rabbit. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone says, does she know how big the ocean is? And I'm not a killer. Don't push me. How you doing? Says Sonya hasn't traveled past the damn backyard.
you speed up when we talk? If I go try to engage in conversation, you just start speeding up.
What do you mean I speed up?
You speed up. Like you was telling, I was like, I finna say something about the water and the dumping, and you start talking real fast. Then you know that, right?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go
No, I was
ahead.
gonna say. So you said, hey, they dump the toilet water in the sea. So I was gonna say, well, how do they get to dump the toilet water in the sea? And then you just went on. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, they do that. They have it. However they dump it, they dump.
That girl says he said she gets louder to overtalk him. She still does it. Well, we know she doesn't follow instructions. Yes, he told her that, but she don't get it. Mai Tai said, "Excuse me, sir. Did this fish come from the green waters?" Yeah, next time y'all in a restaurant, y'all want to order fish or y'all see fish on the menu, ask where it came from and see what they say to you. I'm just curious.
Dump it. I've
But
seen
it's
it
still,
on video in Miami. They dump it in the water.
they dump it in the water. So if they dump in the water, don't that shit come back to surface though? Don't it floats back to the?
That's how it was able to be seen. Somebody filmed it from their condo window. The boat was like in one part of the water, and you could see all of this stuff just coming from underneath the boat, and it was the toilets. They were dumping it to the water.
Damn.
The crew.
Okay, I don't profess to know everything, but I have a question. Toilet water being dumped. Pen Pal 50 said Nesto's making sound effects tonight. Yes, he is. I've never heard. I thought that there were like sewer systems and like somewhere there's like tanks and stuff where this water goes. I didn't realize that they get toilet water from people's toilets and dump them in the sea. I was not aware of that on a boat. They load all the shit up on a boat and then they take it out to sea and dump it. Justin's mom says, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and see where y'all get this fish fillet from. That girl says she's ignorant. He will never tolerate her if he wasn't locked up. Behaves like a child. Well, unfortunately, if he does get out, she's all he's got. Yeah, Mimi, you said that's what you thought too. Yeah, well, according to Sonya, no, there's a boat out there that's dumping shit in the sea. PW said Nesto and Sonya to stay away from 99.99.9% of all topics and subject matters.
Cruise ship. Mm-hmm.
Oh, a
You
cruise
could just
ship.
see it all going.
Ship.
The cruise ship, right?
Okay,
It was
that makes.
dumping.
I thought you were talking
They
about
was
that.
dumping their toilets into the water.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay. I don't think I didn't pick up on this when I listened to it the first time. So now she's saying cruise ships are dumping. I thought they had tanks too. I mean, there's a way that they have a plumbing system in the boat where things run and stuff. And I would think their waste would go there. I wasn't aware that they're dumping that cruise ships dump their shit and piss in the ocean. So we've learned something tonight. Dimples Wimples said Quentin must have told her this. Allegedly in Harmon said, what about the airplane poo? That's a good question. A lady says 100% the level of ignorance on Beyonce's internet is shocking. Let's talk about it all says I can't stand her. Mimi says still cruise ships don't dump. I didn't think so either. So, but according to Sonya, they do.
they just thought they were just going to this location where they were on the.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Just filming it out the window, and they saw that, and they was like, "Oh my god!" And it was like, "See, they dumping the toilet into the water. They're dumping their waste into the water."
I wonder how they
Completely.
how they thought the sea was going to clean that. How was that going to clean?
They don't care. They don't care about that shit. That's why I don't set my ass in nobody's water. I don't need nothing going up in my body. I'll put a towel in the water, but I'm not putting my shit in the water
But you still taking
at
a
all.
shower. You still.
Can you imagine going to the beach and you're walking down the beach and you see some fool sitting in the ocean on a towel? So, what does she only sit like close to the edge where the tide comes up and water splashes her? If you're not going to go, now I enjoy going to the beach for several reasons. I like to eat the food, the different things out there, that dirty food. I like to eat that. And I like to, I do like the water. I don't know how to swim, but I like the water. And I go in there and walk around until it gets close to my neck. But I just, can you imagine seeing someone sitting in the water on a towel? And another question I have about this is if you are in the ocean and you're sitting on a towel, how is the towel preventing? Because isn't the towel getting wet too? I don't know. These are just questions. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame says she admitted she doesn't wash. Ugh. That girl says, Sonya, you had all Nesto nasty toys all up in you. Yes, but don't want to sit in the ocean. She don't know where those community toys have been. I'm not a killer, but don't push me, said Houston, ma'am. I just said she hasn't traveled past her damn backyard. Yes, you sure did tell us that. PW says Sonya makes it her business to know about sewers and where shit goes. Um, A called me on Keisha's phone, said I was a deckhand on a riverboat in Chicago. Gray water is dumped. Gray water is not portable, but it's hand washed water. Shit water is pumped off the dock with a big pipe. I hated doing that job. Okay, so see, we have learned something in this chat today. I am so glad. Dimples Wimple said, itchy ass Sonya sure doesn't wash at Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. And Mimi says they have a wastewater purification system on the ship, according to the internet. Y'all. Oh, my tie says peanut brain. Justin's mom said a wet towel can add more weight to her body because she only weighs 69 pounds. She needs that extra 10 of a wet towel. And I'm not a killer, but don't push me says she's so ignorant to be so up in age. It's embarrassing. It is. It is.
Take showers.
That water's been cleaned with chemicals, which is still filthy. I just don't want to consume it. That's another reason why I don't like to eat out, because a lot of people cook from the.
Wait a minute. Hey, call me on Keisha's phone says all water is cleaned and reused on Earth. There is no new water. Yes, where's the new water coming from? Obsessed with the mess said, wait a damn minute. I just thought about this. She let the married man used dildos on her 2 days after they met in the back of an RV in a Walmart parking lot. Wow. Isn't that something? That is really something to think about. But she don't want to sit in the ocean. Hey, Rasta and Zion. Rasta and Zion says most big sea vessels have a waste engineered system in place. That is not how it goes. She's literally making that dumb shit up. There are waste restrictions governed by the sea. And Muffin 218 says there was an incident in Florida where they caught a cruise ship or one of the casino boats dumping their waste tank in the ocean. And you know what? She probably read about that, especially since she used to live in Florida. She probably read about that. And that's why she is, as usual, repeating things that she has read or heard and not getting them correct.
From the tap water, and they don't put a filtration on it, and you're consuming it that way. You're putting it in your stomach. I love you. Hey, Tim, you call me around what, 4?
Yeah, 4 o'clock is fine. I call you at 4 o'clock. I call you at
Yes,
5 o'clock.
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever.
Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Okay. PW or StreamYard at okay. PW had mentioned that she saw Sonya and Sylvia she saw Sylvia's video for the pre-show that was done on Big Jeff's. And I saw that video too. And, PW thought she saw something attached to Sonya. So we are going to play. I'm going to go over there and get that video right now so y'all could see for yourselves and see what she's talking about. So let me get that. Let me go over there to Infamous Sylvia and pull that up. S LVIA. Okay. We are going to get that. And what's playing? Stop. Is that the video? Oh no, that's from a year ago. Okay. All right, let me retrieve this and I will play it for y'all. That was about 8 days ago, I believe. So 8 days ago, 8 days ago. Here we go. Let me pull it up and oh God. And I'm not gonna show like the entire thing because it's long and it's just not worth it. In fact, I might just go up to the point where she runs into Sonya. So let me share my screen and we'll get into it. So we'll start about right here, because I don't want to torture y'all with the whole thing. Right here.
My throat is dry. Throat is dry. Hey guys, we are waiting for Big Jeff, and we're waiting for Nita to get on in here. I'm an early bird this time, y'all. I'm the early bird. Normally, I'm the one that's always late. Not today. I beat them here. Yeah, go ahead on into his live. He should be coming up. Oh, I need a charger. Golly, I gotta go to my car to the charger. Yeah, you know he's always late.
And by the way, I forgot to say, because she's always talking about not getting her credit for her work. So we are using this video as per the Copyright Act of 1976, which specifically allows fair use for educational, scholarship, commentary, news, teaching, reaction purposes, so on and so forth. Okay. So I wanted to point that out, and I wanted to let you all know you're watching Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. You're watching Infamous Sylvia. Because I want to make sure she gets her credit. Okay. So here we go.
I gotta get my charger. You know me and my charger. Always playing games. You got the other. Yeah, I don't want to do that one. Let me go get mine.
So she's going to get her charger. She's still getting her
Linking there,
charger.
Pam. Somebody here. Those dogs are huge, y'all.
Okay, I hear her talking.
Everybody that got some type of animal come over there.
I gotta tell Dallas because she got a dog. She got a dog.
PW.
Y'all watching?
PW, let me know if I'm past it or not.
Talk to my people. She they do she's an activist. She does like community activist, like when somebody has some sort of thing that's going on in justice. Activists on Fulton County. It shut it down. And the sheriff did not want to walk or talking about what the
That's Sonya.
Channel 11 did. The sheriff for the show second time. He just not walking in there. Actually, been the credit before he took office. Now you the DOJ released their report. Now you want to act like you want to do something. But again, nobody ran a gym. That part. You have a quarter because I need to point to the point. That's right.
Okay, 52. Okay. Let me okay. 5200. So okay, thank you. Okay. Here we go. Now we're gonna see it. And by the way, Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame, this is more proof of why she's on the moon. She says the Hamburglar and Sammy Davis Jr. with a raccoon or squirrel coat and sandals with her fungus toes out as cold as it was. She is setting up a hamburger heist. Okay, so here we go. Finally got it somewhere. I finally got it to a decent place so y'all can see it.
All right, y'all, let's dance.
Oh, wait a minute. Those are the comment. You know what? I'm sorry. Was that obsessed with the mess? These were the okay. Let me do this. Okay, that's the comment you were talking about. I get it now. Okay, here we go.
We got Sonya in the background, y'all. You guys remember Sonya? Nobody remembers you? Come on, y'all. We got a beat going on. Let's dance. We're gonna start dancing, right, Rosie? Rosie, let's dance.
Doesn't she show her again? Because isn't there a
What's
stand-up
crazy,
shot
bro?
of her?
Let's dance. Stephanie said, hey, Sonya. Stephanie's in this chat.
Okay, here she goes.
You burning up. Yeah, she burning.
Oh, okay. So y'all see, can y'all see her? If you look, where's my pointer? Okay. If you look right here, PW, is that what you're talking about? Right here. This tan thing when she stands up. Slow it back up, slow it down, slow it down. Okay. Let me see if I know how to do that. Go back a little bit. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Shit. Okay. What did I do? Oh my gosh. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to slow it down. I'm not sure that I know how to do that. That's audio. Okay. I'll just go back.
No, let's dance.
Here we go.
We're gonna start dancing, right, Rosie? Rosie, let's dance. What's crazy, bro? Let's dance. Stephanie said, hey, Sonya.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask PW put back. You don't have to do the long one that you did the first time. I was trying to find it so I could pin it, but PW, can you put in the chat what you saw when what you think you saw when she stood up? Because I saw something too. I wasn't sure. So if you put that back in the chat so people will know. And yeah, I think that is a padded bra or what do you call them? Are they water bras? Something like that. I don't know if they still do water bras. But yeah, her things, her little fun bags look a little bigger today.
Stephanie's in this chat. Why is Stephanie? I'm on fire. You burning up. Yeah, she burning up. You burning up. I don't know what to look like outside. I'm about to be outside like here. Huh? You look like you're about to walk outside. I need to take off my coat, my main coat. Oh, you take off my main coat. Then I can Ooh, take off the coat. All right, I took off my coat. Now I'm not as. I still got my jacket on. Rosie said hi. Hi, Sonya.
Okay. Slow it down. Let me see. Ah. Let's see if that does it.
She said, hey, y'all.
That's a good idea, obsessed with the meth. Now,
Hi, YouTube. I'm about to get off of YouTube and I'm gonna be on
oh, this is funny.
TikTok.
Let me go back. That was, oh, wait. I gotta, that was funny. This is so funny. Where is it? 52. Okay.
Nobody remembers you.
This is too funny.
Come on, yeah. We got a beat going on. Let's dance. We're gonna start dancing, right, Rosie?
Linda Gibbs says Sylvia
Rosie,
look.
let's dance.
Oh shit. Wait a minute. Lisa Gibbs says Sylvia looks like a teamster at the docks with a cap and black sweater. Oh goodness.
What's crazy, bro? Let's dance.
That's it.
Stephanie said, hey, Sonya. Stephanie's in this chat. Why is Stephanie on fire? You burning up. Yeah, she burning up.
Oh, this is too much. Y'all are silly.
Burning up.
Oh, you want obsessed with the mess. I'm sorry. I was getting the script. Okay. We
Stephanie's in this chat. Why is Stephanie on fire?
Okay. Okay, y'all. So is that a push-up? What is that? What is it? Ooh. That's a good. This Wait a minute. Let me. Okay, this is gonna be real good, y'all. I'm gonna put that in members.
You burning up.
Here we go again. Ah.
Yeah, she burning up.
She Oh.
She burning up.
She fixing that ponytail.
You look like you're about to walk out. I need to take off my coat, my main clothes. Take off my main coat. Then I can.
Okay, y'all, that is it. Y'all saw. Rainbow said this is hilarious. Dimple Swimple says she really is built like a man in the back. Pen Pal said this is too funny. Windshield glasses, Dimples Wimples. Come on. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walker Shame says something is right up under her stuffed titties. Oh my gosh, y'all. So that was it. This is PW's fault. I know we about done, but should we send her to the moon for this? And y'all up here, who was that? Was that Ray Della Lewis up here giving me instructions on how to slow it down? Somebody here, y'all did this. Dimples Wibbles, you disturb. Wait, one more again. We're gonna do it one more again. Just okay. Here we go. Let's see. Is she dancing?
Yeah, let's dance. We got Sonya in the background, y'all. You guys remember Sonya?
Wait a minute. Why is she there in them? This is okay. Look, I don't know where y'all live, but where I live, it was 24. It's been like in the 20s and it's been raining. Now, I'd heard it was raining in Georgia. I don't know if it was raining that day, but them are summers and they're white. She got her. Y'all see this? Do y'all see? I don't think y'all see. Oh, wait a minute. I got the comments up. Let me move the comments. Let me move the comments down. Okay. Let me move it. Okay. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that sandal? Let me capture that too. I gotta capture that too, y'all. This is something. This is really something. In this kind of weather, she is up there with her feet out like this. I can't believe it. Wait a minute. Come on. Take my y'all bear with me because I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I got to do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's blurry. It's blurry. That's okay. I'll blow it up. PW said IS messy. She made it her thumbnail picture. I don't even have to watch the video. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said at Legacy pull the video with the the pet boys and put it in slow motion. I don't know which video it is. I know what you're talking about. It's a visit. That would have been funny, but y'all didn't taught me a new skill tonight. So now I know how to do this. Allegedly in Harmon said now Miss Sylvia has been officially been chopped and screwed, chopped, Chop and Screwed. Um, good night, Mimi. Have a good Monday and a good week. Okay, we're gonna play the rest of this in slow motion and we'll be done.
Nobody remembers you.
She said nobody remembered her.
Come on, yeah. We got a beat going on. Let's dance.
And the beat goes on. Woo. Come on, swing over to her again so we could get on out of here.
We're gonna start dancing, right, Rosie? Rosie, let's dance.
Well, she sounds better in slow motion.
That's crazy, bro. Let's dance.
Dance, y'all. Dance. Y'all dancing in your seats. Dance in your seats. Now Sonya's singing.
Stephanie say, hey, Sonya. Stephanie's in this chat. Why is Stephanie?
Okay. Right here. I'm pointing with the cursor. And then also, if you look up here, you can see that she definitely has something. Definitely. She's on fire. That girl says, look how she does her head. Pen Pal 50 said, I can't believe Sonya has on white sandals. I know. And like I said, it's cold outside. Peppermint Patty says, sounds like my father's aunt on Friday when she's had a few. Rainbow says she reminds me of those old sugar daddies at the club. Begging for a dance. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go.
You burning up. Yes.
Okay. Y'all see that? Right there. Where she is bending over. Not well, yeah, kind of leaning. There it is right there.
She burning up. You burning up. You look like you're about to walk outside.
Where's that? Oh, PW said Messy Muffin 218 said zoom in. Now y'all asking me to do. Let me see. Does this? Did that? No, that didn't. No, that didn't do it. I don't know how. Look, I don't know how to do that either. Y'all know I'm still learning this thing. Obsessed with the mess said the little green aliens. Peekaboo said control top granny pan. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said her breasts are not identical twins.
You take off my coat, my main clothes. Oh, you take off my main coat. Then I can.
Okay, y'all. That's it. I ain't keeping y'all up too late. Clutching My Pearls said post surgical compression, she had a boob job. So I wonder, did she get those ones removed and have new ones put in? Um, Go Roro says, I can't laugh at her stomach bag though. This is so sad. No, I'm gonna tell you what was cracking me up. Just listening to Sylvia talk in slow motion. That was cracking me up. And allegedly in Harmon says her breasts are third cousins. That's why you are on the moon. A lady said she got an entire breast and chest front frontal unit. Maybe that is okay. Now I see, right there where when she stands up. I mean, I've seen people who how when they get the BBL, how they when they get their BBLs, how they have uh they get the bodysuit that they have to wear. Now that I think about it, that is probably what that is. Let me see. Let me get her standing up. See if I can get her standing up. That's what I believe that is. They put those. I ain't gonna be able to get it. I ain't gonna keep holding y'all here. But that's what that looks like. One of those suits that they put on after they get the BBLs. They may have, like, when you get your breast done, they may have a thing like that you wear. So that might be what that beige thing is. PW said if Sonya has new boobs, she had to get them reduced, or she's just wearing something padded to look full. But they're definitely smaller. They are smaller, but that does look like she's wearing some type of support thing. Muffin 218 says, "Damn, that's a big walrus." Breezy B said she told Nesto that they were broken and she had to go back to get them fixed. Oh, okay. And the lady says, yes, her ab section looks hard and unnatural. Go Roro said, Legacy, you need to start over. This slow-mo woke me up. I done did this thing 3 times, I think. Go Roro. But that's what I was laughing at, listening to her talk, and I was trying to figure out what that was. So it looks like she had on the full, the bodysuit, and it probably is to support her new fun bags that she got. Well, that is it for tonight. I'm not going to keep y'all any longer. I would like to thank new members and the member milestones that I got. The people on the moon are free to leave. And shout out to the Marvelous Moonlight mods. Thank you all for helping me through this, because I was struggling, and it's my head finally actually eased up, because I took something for it and I drank the tea, so it actually eased up. That rarely happens, so I'm glad that it did. But I appreciate y'all being patient with me and correcting me and helping me get through this and my little technical things. I really appreciate you. Y'all have yourselves a good night and a good start of your week. Don't forget, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Native will be doing I'll do it on Monday. That's what he's going to be doing. So other than that, I will see y'all tomorrow. I really want to get into to Big Jeff and that interview. And I am not going to play the entire thing, but I am going, hey, Cam Lewis. And yes, please make sure if you didn't thumbs up the video, make sure you do it on the way out. But I do want to play that because there are some interesting things that Big Jeff said that I want y'all to listen to, and then we'll speed up to Sonya's part of the interview. Rainbow, I am so happy I was able to get you through the late night shift. And I appreciate all the thoughts, good thoughts and kind words that you guys give me. And yes, Muffin, I am making an appointment tomorrow. I will definitely do it on Monday. So we are going to get out of here. Where's my music? Get some music. Let's do this one.
Yeah. No.